Real Madrid and the likes of Barcelona, the El Clásico. It is going to be, it is the La Liga round 10, the watch-along we will be having. But it is the welcome to all the fans, whether you are from the likes of Los Blancos, whether you are going to be for the Blaugranas, whatever that is going to be, welcome all for the La Liga round 10 watch-along. Real Madrid up against the likes of Barcelona. That is what the thing is. But can we have a preview of this picture over here? Let me just put this over here. Let me just put this. It is Real Madrid up against the likes of Barcelona. This is the thing which is going to be happening. La Liga round 10 is what we are having to be watching into this. But look at that, it is the stats which are concerning. Kylian Mbappe has got 10 goals so far. Vinicius Jr. has 5. Arda Güler has 3 goals. These are the top scorers for Real Madrid. But Lamine Yamal, with the talks which he has about those controversies in the La Liga, the things which he has been saying, whether that is going to be big or not, whether it is the likes of from Barcelona, will there be some sort of big claiming moments that is looking to be happening or not is also a big question. But in terms of assist for Real Madrid, look at this. It is Vinicius Jr. who has got 4 assists, Arda Güler has 4, Valverde has got 3. That is what, if Real Madrid are going to be winning it big, it is the consolation which Xabi Alonso needs to be coming with the squad. It is the consolation which is needed for Los Blancos to be making this big. What are your predictions? Also give your predictions, because still it is 41 minutes left for the kickoff. Can Los Blancos make this happen? With Xabi Alonso, the previous season hasn't been that good, and it hasn't been that good where fans were wanting to be happening. But soon we will be analyzing the lineups, and with the 40 minutes in hand, we will be analyzing the lineups, we will be making the predictions, and with the kickoff, we will be having the exact watch along with the timeline that what is happening on the pitch at the Santiago Bernabeu. Whether it is Real Madrid going to get a win, it is the need. But the talks which Lamine Yamal has made, it is Laporte who has made those big claims to be worrying in. Barcelona with their top scorers, look at that, it is Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, Rafinha. Both Lewandowski and Rafinha are not available for this game. It is only Ferran Torres who is going to be playing. Lewandowski is on an injury. Rafinha is on an injury. Both of them are out of the squad for today's fixture in the El Clásico. This is the El Clásico night which is going to be happening in the La Liga round 10. Lamine Yamal has got 4 assists, and it is the likes of Marcus Rashford who has got 3. My goodness, Marcus Rashford at Manchester United was a waste, and now he is having those 3 assists. Hansi Flick is the man. Frankie de Jong has also got 2 assists. He is back from his illness. He is available for today's fixture. But Barcelona in the top place, look at that. It was against the likes of Girona where they got those marvelous goals. That is the thing which is happening. But whether it is going to be those big statements from Lamine Yamal and Laporte, will that statement be making good? Whether it is the likes of Papa Perez, Xabi Alonso with the likes of Kylian Mbappe in the squad, it is the need of Kylian Mbappe to be doing the talking. No denying the fact. But Hansi Flick, the man, not available, and it was those plea moments from Barcelona. They appealed to that for the RFEVF for the La Liga, that his ban should be lifted, but it hasn't been, and Hansi Flick is on a ban, and he will not be on the sidelines for today's fixture. But it will be critical that what he is guiding in, it is all the negatives now. I would say Barcelona are having those countdowns less talking to in, and those big statements from Lamine Yamal and Laporte, it is the time which has come for Xabi Alonso to do the talking. It is the injury moments which Barcelona has got. It is the big upsets for Hansi Flick being not present on the sidelines for today's fixture. I think it is Real Madrid who are definitely going to crush this. That is what they need. But Real Madrid are at the top of the La Liga table. Look at that. It is 11 where the goal difference is, but 24 points what Real Madrid has gathered in it. This is the story of La Liga so far. Real Madrid at the top spot, Barcelona in the second, Villarreal has on the third spot with 17 points, Atletico Madrid are doing some sort of recovery with the likes of Diogo Simeone on the fourth spot, the Rojiblancos. Betis are on the fifth, Espanyol on the sixth, Elche is seventh. That is what the story is. But the upsetting thing is that look at Valencia. They have been totally just out of the La Liga table for a long time. They are on the 14th spot. So that is what the story of Real Madrid up against the likes of Barcelona is for today's fixture. And now we will be sharing the lineups. Look at that, my boys. It is the big Real Madrid and Barcelona. We will be having the exact timeline as well. And now we will be analyzing that what is going to be happening. But straight moving on to that, look at this. Both the teams, Real Madrid and Barcelona, are on the ELO rating of 95. They have really got those big numbers talking for their stats, but is these stats going to be really making that good? Because with still in hand 37 minutes for the kickoff, look at that. It is some sort of probability where it is completely stating all sort of possibilities with the players available for today's squad. It is the win probability which is saying that it is 36.9% win probability for Real Madrid. 22% is there for a draw, and on the side of Barcelona it is 41.2%. Let me put that prediction onto our chat. Let me put that prediction onto our chat, that what is going to be the scoreline for today. Give me a second for that and I will put that prediction onto our chat, that who is going to win today. What should be that question we should be pinning on to our chat? Who wins the El Clásico today? That is the simple question now which is being put in on our chat, that who is going to win that. It is a small poll which we are now putting into our chat, that who wins the El Clásico. The first option, it remains, it is definitely Hala Madrid, Real Madrid, or they going to be making it. It is the first option which we have put in, as it is at the Los Blancos Santiago Bernabeu. And the second option is that whether it is going to be the Coolers, Barcelona, are they going to be making that? Is the second option. It is going to be a draw is the third option. That these are the three possibilities only which we can have in this, and it has been pinned onto the chat. So our poll on the chat has been pinned, and it is that who wins the El Clásico today. Is it going to be Real Madrid? Is it going to be Barcelona? Or is it going to be, oh my goodness, Joko Prebobo, he's there, Real Madrid, he's that. Yes, give your votes to your poll on the chat, my boy. Hala Madrid, we are going to be doing that very soon. Just 35 minutes left for the kickoff, and thank you for coming to the stream, my friend Joko Prebobo. But looking at the aspects more detail into this, because the lineups which are going to be, this is the win probability on our timeline which has been shared, probability of each exact outcomes, how the teams are going to be. It is in favor of Barcelona with 41.2% on the stats which the computer has given those predictions, and Real Madrid, it is the likes of 1.73 on the XG, but 1.84 is for Barcelona. But all these predictions are from the computers which have been made, and nothing is that going to be practical on the pitch, because it is the game of football where many things happen. It is not the computers which are going to be playing the game on the pitch, and it is definitely the players who will be following on the pitch. And so with the lineups now, take a look at that. It is first the lineups for Real Madrid will be going in. Look at that. It is Courtois, the tall man on the goalkeeping aspects. Militao is there. Huijsen is back from the injury moments, and Xabi Alonso has picked Huijsen. So it is Dean Huijsen who will be playing his first El Clásico. It is Carreras on the left back. Carreras will be playing his first El Clásico. Eder Militao is that experienced man on the pitch. It is the likes of Valverde. He is the man, you can associate him from the La Decima. He is also on the right backs, which Alonso has picked in, because the unavailability of Dani Carvajal be the man who should have been on the right backs, but not available due to the injuries. But on the mid pitch, look at that. It is Tchouaméni, it is Camavinga. Camavinga back from the injuries. He made those presence felt in the past two fixtures. But Camavinga has been picked in the starting lineup from Xabi Alonso in this El Clásico. Camavinga has those muscle memories. He has played in against Barcelona in the past seasons under Ancelotti as well. But Tchouaméni has that experience, Militao has that experience, but it is on that side where Dean Huijsen back from the recovery points. Dean Huijsen is definitely confident of it. It is Carreras who will be the man who will be man marking Lamine Yamal, and Lamine Yamal needs to be getting his total shutdown from Carreras. Carreras need to just keep Lamine Yamal a total shutdown on that part of the pitch. But Vinicius Jr. on the wing forwards, he is. Bellingham is there on the attacking mid pitch. He is in the starting lineup. Bellingham is doing the talking. He is getting those UCL goals in the past fixture against Juventus. That is what he has done. And Arda Güler on the right aspects will be looking the talking. So Bellingham and the likes of Arda Güler, they will be looking to just swapping those positions. And Vinicius Jr. on the other hand, but it is Kylian Mbappe who has to do the talking. Definitely no denying about the fact in the past 7 to 8 fixtures Kylian Mbappe has played in against the likes of Barcelona, the coolers, the epic rivals of the Los Blancos in the La Liga. And in this La Liga round 10 fixture for this El Clásico at the Santiago Bernabeu, it has to be Kylian Mbappe who needs to be doing the talking. Definitely it is those clinical conversions, 1 chances, 2 chances, 3 chances maybe, but Kylian Mbappe has to definitely do the talking for today, and he has to convert those 1-2 goals. It is the need of the hour for Xabi Alonso, no denying the fact. But looking at the aspects, we will be going deep into the performance of the players, taking a look at the aspects of Kylian Mbappe over here, straight into it. Look at that. It is Kylian Mbappe in the season, La Liga season, in the UCL first. If we look at, he has got 3 matches, 5 goals he has got. Kylian Mbappe is in a terrific form. In the La Liga, he has played 9 matches. It is 10 goals he has got. In 9 matches, Kylian Mbappe getting 10 goals. In the UCL, it is 3 matches. He has got 5 goals. All in all, he is making those 12 matches being played. 15 goals he has got and 2 of the assists, which is counting. But looking at the injury moments of Kylian Mbappe with his stats over here, look at this. It is those October month in the 2025 where he was just off for 1 week. In the month of October, again, he got those ankle injuries. In the month of June this year, he was down with some fever. So it is not that dominant injury moments which Kylian Mbappe has been getting. He is getting those pivotal roles under Xabi Alonso and the likes of Papa Perez. But his injuries are not that critical, and this man knows how to play football. Definitely it is Xabi Alonso not going to train Kylian Mbappe that how you are going to get those goals. That is what the need of the hour is. It is Kylian Mbappe who has to make those big moments to be counting. He has been getting those debuts in the France under 17. He has been getting those in the Monaco. He has been getting those definitely. But Kylian Mbappe is the man for today's fixture. He needs to be doing that. And looking more into that, in the forward it is Kylian Mbappe. But comparing with him to Vinicius Jr. straight into that, Vini Jr. this season in the UCL, he has played 3 matches. But he hasn't got a goal. He hasn't got an assist. In the La Liga, he has got 9 matches played. It is those 3 goals. My mistake, I said, is 5 goals and 4 assists which Kylian Mbappe has been getting. So all in 12 matches, Vinicius Jr. has got 5. The numbers needs to be talking for Vinicius Jr. a little bit more on the higher side. It is definitely going to be fruitful, but Vinicius Jr. as this season progresses, he looks to be coming up high into those attacking pitch, and he definitely wants those roaring fan moments to be happening on the sidelines. That is where his performance is going to be triggering high. But looking at the injuries for Vinicius Jr. over here, look at that. It was way back in the month of May where it is Vinicius Jr. got those injuries. He has got those red cards, disciplinary points, and that is what he missed some of the fixtures. And definitely Los Blancos and the fans were not happy with those decisions which Vinicius Jr. was getting in. Even the involvement of referees were not that good on those getting those cards for Vinicius Jr. into it. But it is the talking Vinicius Jr. has to make against the likes of Lamine Yamal and Laporte, where they have claimed that the referees are not doing the job, and it is some sort of a hoax claim which they are making it consistently. But taking this account straight into for Arda Güler, look at his performances in the La Liga this season. 12 matches he has played. He has played in almost all the matches for Real Madrid this season. UCL 3 matches, La Liga 9 matches. He has got 3 goals in the La Liga, but in the UCL he hasn't been converting. But the assist, look at him. He has got 4 assists in La Liga this season. That is where he is doing the talking. Against the likes of events which he has got, look at that, the position and the minutes being played, he has been getting those rest. Definitely he is doing the talking, no denying the fact. But in the assist, Arda Güler definitely needs to be coming up big, and if he gets a goal for today's fixture, it will be a big one. But moving into the stats of Jude Bellingham over here, look at that. This season in the La Liga, 5 matches he has played, but not a goal. It was a season for Bellingham where he came from Dortmund at the Los Blancos, and he was the top scorer of that Real Madrid team in the La Liga that season, where he jumped from Dortmund directly. But it is the past 2 seasons where Bellingham has been doing the talking, but this season in the La Liga he hasn't yet registered, he hasn't yet opened his account. He has been down to some injuries. All in all, he has played 5 matches, he has missed those 4 fixtures. 50% you can say in those playtime he has got in the La Liga, but not yet a single goal. That is what Xabi Alonso needs to communicate in with the likes of Bellingham to be doing the talking. That is where Bellingham needs to do the talking. But in the UCL, he has opened his goal scoring account just in the previous fixture in the UCL. That is what the rebound goal for Bellingham has come in this season so far, but not an assist and no goals for him. It is the need of Jude Bellingham to be making those talking high up. Talking about the likes of Camavinga, he has been really missing those big fixtures, and just again 5 matches played. These are the 2 moments where Camavinga and Bellingham, who Xabi Alonso has picked on the mid page, needs to do the stats good up on those assists and goal making. That is where on the mid pitch I think Xabi Alonso is a bit suffering from this Los Blancos. But Tchouaméni on the other hand, look at that. In this season for Real Madrid, 9 matches he has got, but no assist, no goals. He has got 3 cards. It is the midfield, I would again say, I have been saying it time and again. It was also with the likes of Ancelotti to be doing the talking, but under Ancelotti, there were some sort of inverted backs as well as those transfer concerns which were not good enough. But it is 9 matches Tchouaméni played, but not a single assist, neither in the La Liga. In the UCL, he has played 3 matches. All in all, in 12 matches he has played, but not a single assist, nor a goal. These are the stats on the mid page. It is Tchouaméni, it is Camavinga, it is the likes of Bellingham, where the things are not doing the talking, and that is where Xabi Alonso needs to be coming up big on the mid pitch. If he is going for transfers in the winters or not, but in the mid pitch, I would say it is definitely the likes of Real Madrid needs to do the talking. But moving on to Valverde with his stats in the La Liga this season, 9 matches, no injuries for him. He has got 3 assists as well. Valverde on the mid pitch is doing the talking on the inverted backs. In the UCL, 2 matches he has played. He has skipped one of the matches. But injuries and suspension of the likes of Valverde, look at that. He has got some injuries in the month of May and June. In the month of April in the previous season, there was just some sort of a muscle injury just for a single day. And this man is always doing the talking. Valverde is always doing the talking, no denying the fact. He is not on those big prone injury moments. But talking about Militao now, look at that. Militao, if you are saying 7 matches, he has got a goal. That was a header one, marvelous. In the La Liga, he has got. In the UCL, he has got 2. But all in all, in 9 matches, he has got a goal. That is not much needed from a defender striker if the set pieces are being taken on those headers. But looking at the injuries of Militao is where the concern will be. Look at that. In the year 2024, he was off in the month of September. In the month of October, November to June, that was a big injury. And again, now it was on the 28th September to 2nd October. It was close to 5 or 6 days. Militao has been getting those injuries. That is where Xabi Alonso on the defensive aspects, because it is the likes of Rudiger who is not available for today's fixture due to those injuries. But Dean Huyson, the transfer of this season for the Los Blancos on the centre backs, is back and he is available for today's fixture, and Alonso has picked him up. But in 9 fixtures all in all for Real Madrid this season, in the La Liga, he has got 7 matches being played. He has got an assist as well. His left footers, if Dean Huyson is getting to get past the high defensive lineup of Hansi Flick's Barcelona, then his left footer assist will be definitely need to be doing the talking. But he has already got a yellow card. He has already got a red as well, a booking for him, and he missed that. But back from the injuries, he has come in. He has missed 4 to 5 fixtures in the La Liga. In the UCL, he has got 2 fixtures. He has also skipped one of the fixtures, and he is back from the injuries into this. But talking about his defensive performances, I would say yes, Dean Huyson on a rating of 10, we would say I would definitely give him 8, 8.5. He is doing the talking. This young man on the pitch is definitely making it. But again, going for Carreras on the left backs, this is the place where Lamine Yamal and the fight of Carreras will be looking happening. And if Los Blancos with their fans are going to be making that big enough, it is the talking which needs to be doing. It is the talking which needs to be doing in. But will that be good enough if Dean Huyson, I mean the likes of Carreras, if he is making that good? Look at that. In the La Liga, he has got 9 matches. He hasn't got an assist or a goal. 11 matches all in all for Real Madrid. UCL also he has got 2 matches. But in the fitness, I would say if he is needing to be doing the talking, it is a disciplinary point where he has skipped. That is where he is aggressive. But I would want Real Madrid definitely to be talking if this man Carreras is going to block Lamine Yamal. One option is there for him: break his leg. Break his leg. It is Lamine Yamal who has done the talking, and it is the need of the hour that Real Madrid needs to get this man Lamine Yamal to be getting his leg broken. That is what the statement which he has made in. So that is all from the Real Madrid starting 11 which we were having on our watch, and the players available for today's substitutions. Lunin is there. Carvajal is the man. He is available for the substitutions. But if Alonso feels that in the second half, if Arda Güler is going to get those substitutions, I think Valverde should be picked up high and the likes of Carvajal should be dropped in, because it is Rafinha who is not available for Barcelona in this today's fixture. And that is where the thing needs to be doing the talking. Rashford, whether he is going to penetrate the Los Blancos defense or not at the Santiago Bernabeu, I think his legs will be shaking high up. It is definitely the likes of Rashford, his legs will be shaping in, but Arnold is there also available. The 2 options on the wing forwards on the mid pitch where Alonso can make that. Asensio is there but not in the starting lineup, available for those substitutions. Fran Garcia on the left backs, will he be doing the talking, because it is Lamine Yamal where he has to safeguard the nets. Mendy is also back from the injuries. Ferland Mendy, the experienced man, he is back from the injuries and available for the substitutions as well. Ceballos on the mid pitch. Endrick is the man. He has been totally unused. Look at that. Season 25-26. Not a single match played. 24-25 was the season where he got 37 matches played. He got 7 goals. Not bad for a young man. Not bad for a young man. And I don't know why it is Alonso not at all utilizing the likes of Endrick in any of the La Liga fixtures this season. Whether Endrick is on a sale, that is the statement which club has made, and they are looking for a profitability loan transfer for this young guy, 19 years of age. Endrick, the marvelous man for those striking aspects, but not being utilized just a single time this season. That is where the concern is. And in the injuries or suspension, not much into that, because he is not getting those play time which is needed. Apart from that, it is Rodrigo as well who is available for, and in the season he has got 9 matches, 7 in the La Liga. Mostly he is being picked in the starting lineups for the UCL fixtures where Alonso is using him, but not a goal so far. It is the likes of Rodrigo who hasn't yet opened his account. He has just got a single assist so far for Real Madrid in his 9 matches being played. That is where the concern is. It is also the likes of Gonzalo Garcia, the man he was being used by Xabi Alonso in the FIFA World Cup. But after that, it is a total shutdown from this man Gonzalo Garcia in the forwards. Only 8 matches he has played out of those 12 fixtures this season for Real Madrid. In the La Liga, only 6. Neither even coming on for those big substitutions, nor in the starting lineup. In the UCL, he has got 2, but he has been only getting a single assist. It was the match predictions from the likes of Los Blancos fans that Gonzalo Garcia is the man, where he will be the next Karim Benzema in the build-up or not. But the stats are not talking even for Gonzalo Garcia. That is where Alonso needs to be doing the talking. It is next available is the man Brahim Diaz. 10 matches he has got. He has got a goal. He has got 2 assists. But it is Alonso not relying much on the likes of Brahim Diaz in the starting lineup. And he has been rested, but he has been getting those substitutions. He is playing in it. But in the La Liga, he hasn't yet opened his goaling account. 7 matches played, 2 assists only. In the UCL, he has got a goal. That is what the stats is all about him. And in the injuries as suspension, not much in the 2025, I would say. 2024 was a bit worrying. But in 2025, in the season, not yet been that injury moments for Brahim Diaz. But it is match than 2-0 again. There are some sort of a performance where Xabi Alonso needs to get in the involvement of these players to be talking. Mostly it is Kylian Mbappe and the likes of Vinicius Jr. who have been performing, and it is Arda Güler. These are the 3 men which Alonso has so far in this season. But then also he is staying at the top of the table. He is doing the talking with these only 3 men. But what is that going to be if the likes of Mastantuono, if the likes of Rodrigo, if the likes of Enrique, all of them are getting those involvements? Gonzalo Garcia, these are the forwards who need to be doing the talking with the likes of Bellingham and the aspects of Camavinga into the mid pitch as well. These are the players who needs to get those assists. But for Mastantuono over here, look at that, 11 matches so far. 8 he has played in the La Liga. He has got his goal account 1 on that stats, but 3 yellow cards for him. In the UCL, 3 matches played, but not a single stat in his stats in the UCL fixtures. But these were the lineups and the talking points about Real Madrid and the players who are not available for today. It is the likes of Antonio, Rudiger, and the likes of David Alaba. That is where the concern is. And we have also shared those cheeky-picky links live on our social media. You can have the watch from there as well. But still, we have got 15 minutes left for the kickoff, and we will be moving on. We will be straight moving on to the Barcelona lineups. Look at that. And after that, we will be making the predictions and we will be having the watch along after that. But look at that. Hansi Flick not available for Barcelona on the sidelines on a suspension. It is the absence of Lewandowski. It is the absence of Xavi, Dani Olmo, Rafinha, John Garcia, Christensen, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Big injury moments are there for Hansi Flick's Barcelona for today's fixture. No denying the fact it is those big injury moments who are not being able to get those playtime for today's fixture, and Hansi Flick is also missing from the sidelines because of those suspensions, the different leaves they got. But look at that, it is Ferran Torres who has been getting that. Ferran Torres has got those big numbers talking in the UCL. He has got that hat-trick to be talking in. But mostly 10 matches he has played. He has got 5 goals. 3 goals in a single fixture where he has done the talking. And if talking about the rest 9 of the fixtures, he has got 2 goals, 1 assist. In the La Liga, 8 matches played. 4 of the goals he has got. UCL, 2 matches, 1 goal. So in the La Liga, he has got that hat-trick in the previous fixture where he did that goal. But apart from that, Ferran Torres has been really decent. No denying the fact, Ferran Torres has been really decent. But Rashford, look at him, 27 years of age, being a total waste at United and have been loaned to Barcelona for this season. And Hansi Flick has just wiped his ass out of those party moments and have made him a player which Barcelona was needing. And all in all, in 12 matches, 5 goals and 5 assists. who were just expecting that Marcus Rashford, who was getting totally wasted at United, and United just let this man go under Hansi Flick, and under his discipline, this man Marcus Rashford has got 12 matches played, 5 goals. In the La Liga, he has got 9 matches, but only a single goal. But 4 assists are there for Rashford. There are 4 assists for Rashford in the La Liga. In the UCL, he has got 3 matches and 4 goals. My goodness, who could have expected this man to be making that talking? And he has got those big stats. My goodness, 12 more minutes left for the kickoff, guys. We will be soon having the exact timeline on our screen that what is happening on the page, but looking at the stats of the players and the lineups soon in the next 5 minutes, we will be making the predictions. But look at that, it is a total turnover, and Marcus Rashford is a different player this season. Under Hansi Flick, this is the man who is making things working, but still the disciplinary things for Hansi Flick, his eyes are always behind his man, this Rashford, and his ass. But injuries and suspension, he has got some sort of a hamstring. It was for 20 days in the month of May. October, he was on some sort of just 1 or 2 days. He has been on those illness, but that wasn't the case for the coolers under Hansi Flick. So Rashford has been the man. He has done the talking in the La Liga, but the mostly talking he has done in the UCL. That is where the thing is. But Fermin Lopez, look at that. This man, he is replacing, I think, the injury moments which the likes of Barcelona has got. If Xavi would have been there, would Fermin Lopez would have been in the starting lineup? Will Hansi Flick would have gone for him? Or if Dani Olmo would have been present for the availability for this fixture, would he have been there? Fermin Lopez, but he has getting those goals. 7 fixtures, 5 goals he has got. My goodness. Fermin Lopez, the man, he got those big numbers talking. 5 matches all in all, 2 goals in the La Liga. In the UCL, 2 matches and 3 goals. That is what he is. Fermin Lopez is a young man, 22 years of age, playing on those attacking mid-pitch, is also making these contributions. But it is the total involvement where you can say from Barcelona in their forwards, which Hansi Flick is getting time and again from the different men, where it is not available for Xabi Alonso for the likes of Real Madrid. That is only the difference which is in between those two teams. Definitely. And he has got some injuries in the month of September and October. That was some sort of a red card and a suspension as well in the La Liga, where this man Fermin Lopez has been absent for the likes of Hansi Flick. But look at this man. Pedri is the man. 12 matches he has played, 2 goals he has got, 2 assists. Not much involvement in those goals and though in those assists. But this man on the pitch is doing the talking. Look at that. It is Pedri who is mostly staying on the mid-pitch, down on the defensive aspects, moving high up. But then also he has got 2 goals and 2 assists. Not much to be expecting from him, but he is making those stats count. In the La Liga, 9 matches, 2 goals he has got. UCL, he hasn't got a single goal so far in this season. But in the La Liga, he has made his appearances good. And in the injuries and suspensions for this season, not yet for Pedri. Not yet for Pedri. He has been on a long-term injury in the year 2024, but this season, not much injuries for Pedri so far in this season. But Frankie de Jong, back from the injuries, is there in the starting lineup for Hansi Flick for today's El Clasico. 10 matches he has got. Look at that. 2 assists. 4 yellow cards is where the worry is. And that is where he has got 2 bookings, yellow bookings for La Liga in this season, and UCL he has got 2 bookings only. That is where the concern is. But all in all, only 2 assists for him. But Frankie de Jong is the man where Hansi Flick will be looking to strengthen his squad more on the defensive right part of the pitch. That is what this talking is. But Balde is the man who is there. He hasn't played, 7 matches only played, but a single assist he has got. It is the injury moments for Balde concerning in. It is Kubasi to be talking about him. 9 matches, he has missed 3. He hasn't got a card so far this season. He is just somehow managing it, not getting a single card. And this man Kubasi needs to be get past, and Kylian Mbappe needs to get this man on the target list for today. Pau Kubasi is the man. But Garcia, on the other hand, look at him. He has got a goal. So Garcia, will he be moving high up for today's fixture, or where he will be safeguarding the nets against the likes of Vinicius Jr. because he has got a goal? That is where Hansi Flick will be lacking into today's fixture if Garcia is not moving high up, because in the attacking aspects, not much available for him. It is only the likes of Marc Bernal, Casado. These are the young men available for the substitutions. Rooney is the man. Rooney Barthez is the man for Barcelona. We'll be moving on to that. But look at this, it is Jules Koundé again. Koundé has been revamped and he is a different player. 1 goal, 1 assist. So Hansi Flick is making the contributions of all his players and making the presence felt. Sejensi is there on the goalkeeping aspects, but will Sejensi will be a long time talking if it is the likes of Marc-Andre ter Stegen who is going to be missing that. It is the aspects of substitutions which Hansi Flick has got. He has got Araujo. He will be definitely making the substitution of Ronald Araujo in the second half. Gerard Martin is there, but looking at the stats of Gerard Martin over there, look at that. 10 matches he has played. Not bad. Not bad. It is the involvement which Hansi Flick is getting. It is the young man Torrents who is also there. Joffrey Torrents, Salvat is the man. He has been getting that. But this season in the matches being played, only 18 years of age. Young man in the squad. Xavi Ispart is the man again, 18 years. Look at that, new right back. He is the man from the likes of Coolers into the academy. But so far in the season, if you are talking about 6 matches he has played, he has even got a goal and an assist. Casado is the man on the other hand. Look at this marvelous defensive mid-pitch player, Marc Casado. Casado has been really decent in the previous season, but this season, if you're talking about 9 matches he has played, only 1 assist so far. Not bad from this young man as well. Marc Bernal is also there on those striking aspects. On the defensive part of the pitch, only 4 matches there is. Bernal is not getting those involvements much high from the likes of Hansi Flick in his preferred choice of lineup. But this man I'm talking, this is the man. Barthez is the man. 6 matches he has played, a single goal on the wings where he will be utilized. So today, if there is some injury moments, can Carreras break the leg of Lamine Yamal of his talking? That is what the thing I am just wanting to be watching for today's fixture. I want the likes of Carreras to break the legs of Lamine Yamal, and then we can expect this man Barthez to be coming into the squad. If that is going to be happen. But another man on the pitch, oh my goodness, Hansi Flick is getting those young men, 17 years of age. Tony Fernandez is the man. One that is also a winger we has got, especially from the Barca academy he is playing in, but he is available for the substitution. What is that which is going to be, my boys? Because it is the talking which Xabi Alonso needs to be making, because in the past season it hasn't yet been a single win. Not a single win so far for Xabi Alonso and his men, and that is where the thing needs to be talking. Definitely I want Xabi Alonso to be making the talking high up for today's fixture. But if whether it is going to be a big number talking or not, but for today's clash, the referee on the pitch is no denying the fact. Cesar Soto Grado is the man on the pitch for today. Give your votes, guys. Those of you who are watching this, give your votes that who is going to be winning that big. We are waiting for your votes to be coming on to our stream. Give your votes and show us that which fans are going to be winning it big. Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. Give your votes. Who is going to win big for today? We are waiting for your votes to be coming on to the fixture. Are the likes of Xabi Alonso going to be making it big? Is the likes of Xabi Alonso going to be making big with this squad? Or it is like the previous season where Barcelona prevailed high up, and are they going to be making that? Give your votes, guys. Give your votes. We are waiting for your votes to be coming on to the stream. We are waiting for your votes to be coming on to our stream. Is that going to be happening or not? Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. Oh my goodness, how many goals are Barcelona going to be converting today? That is what the question is. How many goals are Barcelona going to be converting it? That is what the question is. Oh my goodness, we have been getting those votes for Barcelona to be coming on. My goodness. Fans are really making that upsetting moment for me, my boys. It is those upsetting moments which the fans are really making it happen for me. Is that the thing which is going to be happening? I don't want this thing to be happening for today. I don't want this thing to be happening for today. Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. I don't want this thing to happen. But whether this referee today is going to be doing the talking is or not is a big question which the fans will be wanting to be happening. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is the votes which have been coming in. It is the votes which have been coming in, and we have got, oh my god, look at that. You fans are really poor in making those predictions. But yes, all in all, from my predictions, I would say it is going to be a 3-2 score line, and Real Madrid are definitely going to be winning that. We have got just 2.5 minutes left for the kickoff, my boys. Just 2.5 minutes left for the kickoff. Is that kickoff going to happen? And whether this man for today's fixture is going to be vital or not. Look at that. Santiago Bernabeu. It is the evening time, close to the evening. It is just those evening hours, and it is Santiago Bernabeu which is not even lit up yet now. And the fixture is going to happen. Fixture is going to happen soon. Whether this man is going to make that big. Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. Oh my god. What is that big sound coming onto our screen? Oh my god. What is that big moment which is looking to be coming in? Can we get this? We have made our predictions, my boys. We have made our predictions. It is going to be 3-2, definitely in favor of Real Madrid. It is going to be 3-2 in favor of Real Madrid. No denying the fact. But what are your predictions? Oh my goodness. We have got 75% votes for Barcelona on our stream. Are you guys crazy over here? What are your predictions which you are going to be making? And only 25% votes for Real Madrid in this. Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. We are waiting for your votes to be coming on. It is the votes which we have been getting, and mostly it is the likes of Barcelona who are going to be winning that. That is what the fans are predicting in this. It is the fans which are predicting for Barcelona to be winning this. Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. We have been waiting for your votes. The kickoff is about to happen. Just 1 minute. Look at that. The players are seen coming onto the page. How is that going to affect? How is that? We will be showing the exact timeline as well onto our page. We will be showing the exact timeline as well. Look at that. Santiago Bernabeu is roaring high up with those Hala Madrid chants. They are just making those things count. The kickoff is about to happen. The kickoff is about to happen anytime. And it is the final look of the lineups which we will be having on our screen. Look at that. It is the final lineup which we will be now having on our screen. And after this, we will be moving on to the exact timeline that how things are going to happen for today's fixture. We have just made the preview and the analysis of all the players, their contributions. We have made the predictions and now waiting for the kickoff to happen. It is Sato, the referee on the pitch. He is making those toss moments. De Jong is there, Valverde is there, both of them for that toss to be happening on the pitch. Xavi Iglesias is the VAR referee on the sidelines. Sato has done that toss moment. Vinicius Jr. already on the sidelines drinking his final juice enough to be making talking in this picture. Santiago Bernabeu is rolling high, my boys. It is the fans who have gathered there in a massive amount and they are rolling it high for Real Madrid and they are chanting Hala Madrid all over the pitch. Can we succumb Barcelona to 0 goals and get a clean sheet and a 3-goal victory? Is that going to happen? Papa Perez on the sidelines. Look at that. It is that shit. Laporte as well. Laporte is there beside Papa Perez as well. This man is there standing in, making those big, huge claims for today's fixture. It is the kickoff which is about to happen. The kickoff is about to happen. The players are there ready on the pitch. Anytime Soto is the referee on the pitch, he is going to blow the whistle and the kickoff is about to happen. Grado Soto, the referee on the pitch, will he be critical for today's fixture? Let me just refresh this if we are going to have that refresh on our exact timeline. The kickoff is about to happen, my boys. The kickoff is about to happen and now the lineups are off from our screen and we'll be showing the exact timeline what is happening on the pitch. Give your votes, my boys. Give your votes. Those of you who are watching, give your votes on our live poll that what is this fixture going to be. Oh my goodness, the kickoff hasn't yet happened. The kickoff has happened. The kickoff has happened. Grado Soto, the referee, blowing that whistle and the kickoff has happened. Real Madrid versus Barcelona in the La Liga round 10, the El Clásico at the Santiago Bernabeu. First of this season. The kickoff has happened. It is a clearance from Dean Huijsen early in. The ball is just hovering on those headers from Barcelona and the likes of Real Madrid. Oh my god, Dean Huijsen has missed it. It is the likes of a forward pass being made in Fermín Lopez trying to find Lamine Yamal. But Carreras is the man blocking that goal, my boy. Carreras has got that block. It is a given away ball on the mid pitch again. My goodness, Javi was there. A shot coming in from Marcus Rashford. Will it get into the knots? My God, it is so early. And a big opportunity coming in from Marcus Rashford. But he has missed it. It was a block coming in from the likes of Militao. Marcus Rashford getting that block from Militao. Militao took his time and that block coming in from him, it was marvelous. It was marvelous. That block coming in from Edi Militao was really marvelous. A good defensive block coming in and an interception and prevented Marcus Rashford to get an open scoring chance against the likes of Thibaut Courtois. A corner that is going to be Barcelona going to take that. Denied. Had an interception coming in. Valverde has got that interception. He's speeding high up. Kylian Mbappe is there. Move it high up, my boy. Move it high up. He has got that to Vini. Vini is there. It is Kylian. Can he get a pass? Vini's pass gets a block. It was those moments you need to convert this good. Vini Jr. again inside the box. It is a tackle inside the box. It has to be a penalty. Vinicius Jr. has got that and won a penalty in just under 2 minutes, my boys. The El Clásico is already roaring high up and in just under 2 minutes, it is the lethal Vinicius Jr. who went into nets. It was a tackle coming in. The counter was happening and Valverde finding that to Vinicius Jr. high up. Vini got that to Kylian, but a block coming in from the legs of Balde. And Vini on that rebound ball went into the nets and it was a tackle. Who was that from Barcelona who got that tackle to Vinicius Jr.? Oh my goodness, it is, I think, Alejandro Balde who has considered a foul inside the box and no denying the fact it is the penalty which is going to be Grado Soto, the referee in the La Liga, now giving that a penalty. Oh my god, De Jong and Valverde both are having a talk with the referee Grado Soto on the pitch. What is that for? The penalty has been given. Vinicius Jr. has won the penalty. That is what I am saying. Whenever Vini Jr. moves in high up on the season, he gets those 10-12 matches. He then comes to his peak form. It is the check which is going to be making Valverde passing that to Vini. No, Vini wasn't that offside. He was on the line good enough. But it was a block coming. It is Lamine Yamal. My goodness. It is Lamine Yamal who has got that foul to Vinicius Jr. And he was saying that it is the bad decisions, referee decisions, which is happening, and it is going to be a penalty. Oh my goodness. It is Grado Sato, the referee, now moving on to the sidelines. He is having a view on that TV screen. Look at that. It is Lamine Yamal, number 10, who has conceded a penalty and Vinicius Jr. has won it. What more could the Real Madrid fans expect in the El Clásico? Because it was Lamine Yamal making those big statements before this fixture, as well as the likes of Laporta making those big fixtures. It is a penalty being given. What has Grado Sato pointing at? What is that? Grado Sato, the referee, is pointing on the pitch. It is a penalty, my boy. No penalty for what? No penalty for what? No penalty for what? This is a complete rubbish thing. Grado Sato, what is that a no penalty for? The game has resumed, but Grado Sato, it was a foul from Lamine Yamal, this shit young talent, getting those big numbers talking, got a foul to Vinicius Jr. inside the box, but it has been given by penalty firstly from Grado Sato, but now it has been cancelled. It is a no penalty. What a drama it is already happening in Clásico. After those check on the side screens, this man Grado Sato denies a penalty coming in. My goodness, what was that a no penalty for? The referee, after careful consideration through VR, has decided to cancel the penalty, ruling in favor of FC Barcelona. This decision keeps the scoreline at 0 each and maintains the tension in this closely contested match in the El Clásico in the La Liga round 10. And that is what this man Grado Sato has done it. It is the likes of Vinicius Jr. Was he offside on that pass from Valverde? That is where the thing will be. I think that is the point where it wasn't given a penalty because the move was already on that offside. Marcus Rashford now with the likes of Barcelona getting that high up. He gets it into the box. No denied. Clearance coming in from Valverde at the right spot. The game has resumed. 6 minutes now onto the watch. It is 6 minutes now onto the watch. Rashford has got a shot but blocked, and it is Real Madrid still hasn't registered a shot on target at the Santiago Bernabeu in 6 minutes 30 seconds so far in this fixture. And Sado Grato denying a penalty after checking those side screens. That is what the storyline has been so far. That is what the storyline it is. Barcelona now with the ball rolling in. It is on the likes of Kubasi they are placing in now. Kubasi, whom is going to place. He gets it high up. It is a long ball again. It is Balde going in on the forwards. Rashford is also there, but the flags were raised. So yes, good offensive trap that is. Good offensive trap that is, which is looking to be happening. Good offensive trap that is, which is looking to be happening. But a penalty being denied, and it was a tackle from Lamine Yamal which was being made. And this young boy, Lamine Yamal, before this match was saying those big referral decisions, which is controversial. It is not the thing which was, and he himself got that tackle to Vinicius Jr. It is a stalemate to Lamine Yamal in this El Clásico so far. But Carreras, on the other hand, he is picking up Lamine Yamal good. He is blocking him up. So far, not a big exposure which Los Blancos has given in. It is now Arda Güler, Los Blancos trying to make some sort of a move. It is Vinny Jr. trying to pass it to Kylian Mbappe, but block coming in. Kunde is the man. Vinny is there. He's moving it high up. But he is getting overpopulated. He is getting on that no man's land. Lamine Yamal going that to Pedri again. Back to Yamal. It is Kunde this time. The ball is rolling in. He passes that to Kubasi this time. Look at that. Kubasi, to be talking about him, he is staying mostly on the sides. where it is the likes of Kunde is staying, but Eric Garcia and Balde are the men who are staying it high up. Lamine Yamal inside the box goes for curler, no, denied. This is the first shot Lamine Yamal has taken so far. It is the first shot Yamal, that cheat code boy who thinks La Liga is moving on it, has taken his first shot. If Lamine Yamal has definitely got those worries that Real Madrid are getting those referral decisions good or bad against him, then why is he playing in the La Liga? Move out of the La Liga and go to any other league, my boy. But it is Yamal who has got that first shot to be taken. It is Balde now, passing that to Yamal again. 9 minutes 10 seconds on the watch. Yamal places it back. Kunde this time goes for De Jong. De Jong goes for Pedri. Pedri is staying mostly on the left mid page high up. He is getting close to Balde and Rashford. Pedri again goes in. It is the mid space where Barcelona are trying to find it. Yes, it is Pedri going that. Tchouaméni, poor tackle from Tchouaméni. Poor tackle from Tchouaméni this time, I would say. Carreras finally getting the clearance of the ball. Tchouaméni getting that destroying moment, trying to clear the ball up against the likes of Pedri, but Pedri was there. He was close enough to get that assist high up to Ferran Torres or Lopez, both of them available, but it is the likes of Carreras who has got that clearance. Carreras is showing impressive as of now. Carreras is definitely playing confident and he is making those momentum roll in. It is Balde this time, passing that to Garcia. Kubasi goes in for Kunde again. Barcelona now getting the possession. They are placing it. My goodness, Kunde places it high up. It is Fermin Lopez. De Jong. It is Javi now doing the talking. But look at that. Ferran Torres and the likes of Lopez, they are continuously changing their positions. Look at that. It is the likes of Ferran Torres and Fermin consistently changing their positions high up on the page. That is there we want the numbers talking, my boy. It is Garcia this time. Again, ball rolling on the center backs of Barcelona. So high up, they are close to the center part of the pitch. Barcelona center back lineups are again high up. It is a back pass to Kubasi this time. Kubasi goes for Sezensi. Back to Kubasi. Kubasi gets a lofted one high up. It was for Ferran Torres, but Militao gets that clearance good. On the mid pace, the ball is rolling. It is Kylian Mbappe who has got a ball. He takes a shot. It is hit to the nets, my boy. Kylian Mbappe gets a stunning goal. It was a right footer, not taking any touch to that. He was way far off from the box. And he gets it into the nets. He gets past the likes of Sezensi, and Sezensi was nowhere near, and he was totally stunned. It is a stunning goal, and that is what our predictions were. In just under 11 minutes 30 seconds, it is Kylian Mbappe who has scored, and it was the predictions to be happening. The first goal which was denied of a no penalty, and now it is Kylian Mbappe who has scored. Kylian Mbappe has scored, my boys, in just under 11 minutes. Look at the highlights of what did happen. It was the likes of Lopez who on the mid page got some sort of an ugly move. It was Arda Güler who got his left footer touch, and it was Kylian Mbappe on an open space between the likes of Garcia and Kubasi. Both of them were wide enough because Barcelona were not expecting. And it is the early chance, Kylian Mbappe not even taking a chance to touch the ball with his right footer, direct first time shot, he gets it. It is a clearly classical Kylian Mbappe finish which you can expect. And this man talking in for Xabi Alonso and Real Madrid this season has got the scoreline is 1-0, my boy. And this is what I want from Kylian Mbappe. The big numbers and stats talking in from Kylian Mbappe. This is the man who is capable enough of doing the talking. Oh my goodness, what is this? Referee Sado Grado is again looking. What? This is again going. What? This referee Sado Grado again making those moves. My goodness, it is the early goal again being denied. Was Kylian Mbappe offside? Who scores first tonight in Who scores first tonight in El Clasico? That is the question which has now been pinned onto the chat. Who scores first tonight? That is now the question which has been pinned onto the chat. My goodness, this goal from Kylian Mbappe also denied. It was offside. No goal. A VR review of a potential goal for Barcelona confirms the original decision to not to award a goal for Real Madrid. A penalty being denied after those VRs. Goal from Kylian Mbappe being denied, which was into the nets, and 2 goals being denied for Real Madrid. And all is because of those VR, and this young kid in the block, Lamine Yamal, was complaining that in the La Liga, the referee decisions are bad. How ironic and how mockery it is. Give your votes, guys. We have got 75% votes for Barcelona in to be winning that, and we have got 25% votes for Los Blancos to be winning it. My goodness, Real Madrid with the likes of Kylian Mbappe getting that goal conversion so good, and Sejensi was turned, but a no goal 2 times. What more can the Santiago Bernabeu fans could expect to be happening next? What is that going to be happening next in this dramatic El Clasico of the La Liga round 10? Garcia passes that back. It is Sejensi this time, going for Kubasi, low down on the blocks. It is an interception coming in. Carreras has got it. He places that to Vini. Camavinga is there, but it was a predictive move from Camavinga was seen coming in. It is a predictable move which was seen in from Camavinga. Press it, my boy. You are barely getting that tackle good enough. This time it was to Pedri. Pedri is down on the pitch. Tchouaméni has made Pedri to fall on the pitch. That is what the big boys are talking. The need of that early goal is required, my boys. It is the need of those early goals. Look at that. Now it is the offside video on those VR being published so late. Koundé this time going in high up. He places it. Barcelona with the ball, placing that to Rashford. It is Balde who is there. It is Bellingham placing it back up. Courtois gets that clearance. But now it is a throw coming in. 16 minutes on the watch. Barcelona now has got a throw coming in. It has been placed properly to Rashford. Rashford is having the possession of the ball. He places it to Kubasi this time. Kubasi goes in. It is Garcia. Garcia is moving high up. He is trying with his right footer to get it. My goodness, look at that. Dean Huijsen. It was the likes of Garcia from the centre backs with his right footer trying to find the likes of Fermin Lopez. But Huijsen, look at the confidence and the playmaking. He just denied that header and let Courtois take that ball, because in those header interceptions, that is where Barcelona would be liking to press it high up and trying to suffocate Los Blancos. Now it is Vinicius Jr. again inside the box trying to get past the likes of Koundé, De Jong. Denied. Interception coming in, but it is, oh my goodness, it is Kubasi now getting that block. On that retrieve, Barcelona are looking poor in building. It is the confidence moment which is looking absent. Santiago Bernabeu is roaring high up with the chants of the fans. Los Blancos fans are roaring it high up. Perfect tackle from Arda Güler, denying the likes of Fermin Lopez to be making any moves. Fermin Lopez is the man who has been denied any clear opportunity so far. No denying the fact it is Fermin Lopez who has been denied of any clear opportunity so far. Give your votes, my boys. We are waiting for your votes. It is now Kylian Mbappe high up, pressing it high. Kubasi, will he get that? No, passes back to Sejensi. Garcia goes in. Barcelona trying to spread the pitch, but Real Madrid with this Alonso approach, look at that. They are counting the numbers good. It is Güler now up against the likes of Koundé. Yamal has got that, placing it to Lopez. What a perfect left footer it was from Yamal, and straight going in for Lopez. Lopez gets that to Pedri. Garcia this time. Possession is where Barcelona are trying to dominate this, but not getting good in their final thirds. De Jong and Pedri on the mid page, just evaluating and passing it, changing their positions good high up. Kubasi goes in for Kunde again. Pedri this time. Yamal. They are trying on their both mid flanks where the spaces are available. This time Kunde is high up. Lopez goes for Yamal again. De Jong this time. Look at that. Barcelona are now looking, evaluating the pitch on the 19 minutes on the watch. It is now Barcelona looking to evaluate the pitch. They are making those passes. They are making those moves. Real Madrid down on their defensive block now. It is Kubasi high up. Tchouaméni is there for the tackle. He has got a tackle good enough. Tchouaméni has just tackled the likes of Kubasi, and Kubasi is down on the pitch because Barcelona are not contributing anything and just taking the possession and passing the ball. That is where Tchouaméni has won it. It is Camavinga placing that. Valverde, I think he has got a throw with that. A win for Valverde with that tackle. It is a throw given in favor of Los Blancos. Sado Grado, the referee on the page, giving that a throw in favor of Los Blancos. Make it win, my boys. Make a win. Make that early goal. That is what the need of the hour is. We need that early goal to be coming in. Early goal is the need of the hour. The minimal. Now speeding I have. Carreras is there. Look at that. Carreras is blocking that young kid. Lamine Yamal, so good. Carreras is doing the talking. Carreras is doing the talking. He is blocking it good up. Look at that. This man, Carreras, is doing the talking. Look at that. Carreras with his stats, he is doing the talking. He has got those disciplinary points this season, but he is definitely doing the talking. No denying the fact. And on the other hand, he has prevented Lamine Yamal to be doing any sort of talking. And that is what I wanted to be happening. That is what I wanted to be happening. Lamine Yamal so far 3 goals and 4 assists this season in the La Liga, but so far in this picture not to be doing the talking. But he has already taken a shot, but not on target. In the stats for Barcelona so far, 3 they have taken, but not a single shot on target. But Los Blancos has taken 1 shot, and it is Kylian Mbappe again. Will he get that into the nets? Goes this goal. I hope it is not being denied. The flags were not raised, and it is the 3rd goal now. Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid has got it, and it is Kylian Mbappe cutting that straight into the defensive aspects, and he get past the likes of Szczęsny. Will this drama end over here with a goal for Real Madrid, or like the previous 2 goals, it will be denied by the referee on the page? Sado Grado again. Is this goal going to stand? Let me just confirm this, whether this goal is going to stand or not. 1-0 is the scoreline. Is now going to happen on the 21st minute or not, or whether again it is going to be a VAR and it is going to be a no goal. Look at that. Bellingham passed that. He takes a turn. He gets Kylian Mbappe good. This time Kylian Mbappe is not at all offside. He was way behind Kubasi and the likes of Garcia. It is the unavailability of defensive aspects from Barcelona where they are having those injury moments, and Kylian Mbappe consistently pressing it. He plays that with his right footer, takes a turn and get past Szczęsny. Look at that celebration. It is Kylian Mbappe who has got a goal. Santiago Bernabeu is now roaring high up, and after 2 goals being denied, it is the 3rd goal which came into the nets, and it is 1-0 the scoreline. My boys, Hala Madrid is doing the talking. That is what is needed. With Alonso now in this season, can Real Madrid get the momentum rolling? Because that was the question in our chat, that who is going to score first tonight, and it is Real Madrid getting it after 2 goals being denied. Barcelona now making it. It is Rashford. The game has resumed. A tackle, it is coming in. The brawl is looking happening. The brawl is looking happening in the El Clásico, and the drama has started since the 1st minute. We are going to end that question, and we will be making that next question. The question was that who is going to score first. So it is now official that Kylian Mbappe goal stands, and it is 1-0 the scoreline, and we are going to now change the question. The next question is, who will be the star player of first half? Or can Barca equalize? Who will be the star player of the first half? Or can Barca equalize in first half? That is what the question is, which has been placed on the chat. Who will be the star player of the first half, and can Barca equalize in the first half? That is what the next question which has been put onto the chat. Look at that, the brawl is looking happening. The brawl is looking happening. Valverde now getting a yellow card for that. 24 minutes and Valverde has got a card. Camavinga high up on the right wings. He's up against the likes of Balde. He's tracking back. He passes that. Bellingham gets that to Valverde. Will he get a shot? Make a shot, my boy. A deflection to Bellingham's left footer. And I think it is a set piece now going to come in. The corners are now seen coming onto the pitch. The corners are now seen coming in for Los Blancos so far. It is that first corner which they are going to afford in this game. But Sado Grado, the referee, finally confirms that goal is official, and now it has moved on to the 25th minute with a set piece available for Arda Güler. Left footer, he takes it short. Kylian Mbappe is there on the sidelines. He takes that, places it back to Valverde. Valverde goes for Kylian again on the right wings. He's close to take a cross. It is a deflection. Valverde gets a shot. Oof, that was a perfection needed from number 8. Valverde to be getting that, but not a threat this time for Sejensi. Not a threat this time for Sejensi. It should have been a clinical conversion for Valverde. 2-0 would have been the score line, but Valverde missing that and nowhere near the threats. But the numbers talking for Real Madrid, and Xabi Alonso counting the numbers on the page from this Real Madrid squad is looking somewhat different, my boy. This Real Madrid with the numbers counting on the page is looking somewhat different from the previous season. Carreras is there. Will he place that? Arda Güler. No, Carreras has a block. Yamal has won that. He is speeding it high up. He's up against the likes of Huijsen. Huijsen is there. Man marking good. Yamal places it back to the likes of De Jong this time. Dean Huijsen and the likes of Carreras both doing the job good enough. It is Rashford now placing it. De Jong. Barcelona with the possession, looking to make some spaces on the edge of the box. De Jong dribbling it. Bellingham gets that tackle. Back passes that to Garcia. Kubasi this time goes in for Koundé. Koundé, will he get a touch enough on the mid pitch? Vinicius is dropping down. Kylian is dropping down. Kylian is dropping down. Look at that. It is what the mentality I wanted to him, and it is now Kylian down in his own center half. But Barcelona, look at that. Their lower center block is close enough on the center half of the pitch. Los Blancos are not going to press high up, but they are staying on those lower blocks. But counting the numbers good on the pitch is the thing which I'm loving the most in this picture. It is the numbers counting on the pitch on the lower block from Xabi Alonso's Los Blancos is definitely doing it big. Kubasi this time. Barcelona are looking clueless and hopeless in terms of passes. It is Lamine Yamal who has got an interception. Vinicius Jr. hits that ball straight to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is getting trashed, my boys. Lamine Yamal is getting trashed. Lamine Yamal is getting trashed of those big talkings which he has done about the controversial referees and those decisions, and he is getting that beating straight, and Vinicius Jr. is getting him straight. And with the likes of Dean Huijsen and Carreras, he's totally shut down for today's fixture so far in 28 minutes. It is a total shutdown for Lamine Yamal in this fixture. Dean Huijsen getting that to Carreras this time. Carreras trying to find Kylian, but it was a slow pass, not with that speed which was needed. Militao there. Oh my goodness, look at that. It was Rashford. It was the likes of Ferran Torres. Both were high up, but Militao getting that block. Bellingham gets a fall on that rebound. It is a tackle from Garcia. The referee Sandro Grado now gives a free kick. It is Kylian now getting a shot to target Szczęsny on the first post. Somehow saves it. Somehow saves it. Look at that. The first goal has happened and it is Kylian who is finding those spaces, and I'm in love with the move of this man Kylian Mbappe for today's fixture. It is the love which I'm getting in from this man Kylian Mbappe in this fixture, and he is really making those presence felt really good. Look at his moves. Look at his moves. Kylian is a different player. Set piece coming in. It is to the center part of the pitch. Tchouaméni was there for the header but denied. The rebound ball coming in. Vinicius tracking it on the wings. He passes it back deep to Valverde. Tchouaméni getting that, a lofted one. Will Huijsen gets a touch. Huijsen gets a touch. A flick from his left foot. But Szczęsny gets a save somehow. Dean Huijsen asking for the Los Blancos fans to make those roaring moments. He was close to get that goal. It could have been that 2-0 on the scoreline, but Szczęsny somehow with his old ass jumping and getting a tackle and saving it. Set piece again being taken. A rebound moment. It is Lamine Yamal who has gathered the ball. He trying to find Ferran Torres, but on the mid pitch it is a block coming in. It is Carreras who has blocked that. Bellingham blocking that. Tchouaméni, good block on the mid pitch. Good block on the mid pitch. Sandro Grado now giving that tackle a free kick for the Coolers. That was Bellingham with that tackle. He got in good. The strength he is showing. He's a big boy on the pitch. He got that tackle. He was being tackled bad, and on his retracing moment, he tackling that to De Jong. But a foul being given. It is again Kylian Mbappe inside the box. Will he collect it? This time Garcia blocks it. It is what the high centre back lineup is, where the threat is. It is what the high centre back lineup is, where the threat is. I am finding this man Kylian Mbappe to be getting those goals big enough. That is what I was saying. It was the need of Kylian Mbappe to be doing the talking, and he is doing it, my boy. He is doing it. Kylian is doing it big. 1-0 still is the scoreline. Those of you who are watching this, give your votes on our poll, my boys. Give your votes on our poll. We have been waiting for your votes to be coming in. The first half is looking marvelous. Arda Güler again with that set piece. Corner one. He passes to Camavinga. Güler again on that retracing ball. Will he take a shot to target? Denied. It was De Jong who predicted that move from Güler, and he denied that. Denied. It is a big opportunity again being denied. Look at that. So far in the stats. Los Blancos 6 shots, 3 on target. But Barcelona has failed to register a shot on target so far in the first 31 minutes of this fixture so far. And that is the goal movement which has happened so far. 1-0 is so far the score line. 1-0 is the score line so far. The stats are telling it, my boys. Look at that. It's 70% possession Barcelona are having, but looking clueless on the mid pitch, not making those talking. And it is Hansi Flick who is not available on the sidelines. And so far in the first half, 32 minutes on the watch. It is the XG, if we are talking about, it is Real Madrid who are looking to score more goals. The absence of Hansi Flick is where Barcelona are looking suffering, and the absence of Rafinha and Lewandowski as well. That is where the Coolers are struggling and not making it clinical on their final thirds and final fourths. De Jong this time placing it. He goes in for Garcia. Garcia is high up. On that right part of the page is where Barcelona are looking to make some sort of a plot. Will they get it good? De Jong placing it back. He goes for Garcia again. Pedri is hovering all over the pitch to get some sort of a move. But on the mid pitch is where the numbers talking. Look at that. It is Bellingham. It is Tchouaméni. They are staying in with the likes of Camavinga. 3 men on the mid pitch consistently. Bellingham is not moving it high up. It is only the likes of Kylian and Vinicius who are pressing it high on the attacks. And only one of the likes of Arda Güler or the likes of Bellingham is doing that on the counters. Because Kylian Mbappe is worth it, man. He is the man who can get those goals converted single-handedly, and that is what Xabi Alonso has made the statement good enough, and Mbappe has got the Oh my God, inside the box goes. It is a big opportunity. Ferran Torres loose on the box. Courtois gets a big save. 33 minutes 20 seconds on the watch, and it is the first shot on target. Barcelona has got it, and it was Ferran Torres who gets it, but not clinical enough, and it is Courtois who has got a big save. Militao getting this challenge again. It is Ferran Torres denied. Clearance coming in. Tchouaméni this time. The ball being placed high up. Valverde this time moving it. He places it to Kylian on the right wings. Bellingham this time rolling it high up. Will he go that up? It is to Kylian. Kylian, will he place to Vinny? Vinny, will he take a shot? He's in the open box. Vinicius had the absence of his mind, I guess, because there was Kylian Mbappe, Bellingham, Valverde, all were there on an open space, but Vinny this time takes a shot himself. Set piece being taken quick enough. Camavinga trying to dribble the ball single-handedly, but Rashford has blocked it. On that corner now, Rashford looking to make some sort of a move. Rashford is the man who on the first minute of the game itself got a big opportunity. Look at that, Luis Figo on the sidelines. Whom is he supporting, my man? Is he going for the Los Blancos or is he supporting the Coolers? Luis Figo, the man from the Real Madrid and from the Barcelona, he is there on the stands. De Jong this time going that to Torres. Lopez spreading the pace. Yamal this time, back to Yamal. Yamal is making those moves. He gets that to Torres. It is a move Yamal is making. Block coming in. Lamine Yamal has got a challenge. Tchouaméni is down on the pitch. The brawl is looking happening, my boy. The brawl is looking happening. It was a tackle. Tchouaméni down on the pitch and Yamal just getting down on the pitch, and now the referee on the pitch, Sado Grado, blows that whistle. Oh my goodness. The war is looking happening, my boys. And Barcelona on their 34th minute has registered their first shot on target. That has been their misery so far in this fixture. It is their misery so far in this fixture. Barcelona needs to be cooked up good, my boys. Barcelona needs to be cooked up good. So far 1-0 the scoreline, 36 minutes on the watch. Can we get one more goal? 4 fouls each committed, both by Barcelona and Real Madrid. Can we get one more goal? That is what I would want to be happening. That is what I would want Real Madrid to be happening. Ball being placed on the centre back again. Garcia and Kubasi. Most of the passes are looking happening from these two. Barcelona are struggling to find anything on the mid-pitch. It is a block coming in. Hoyson placing that to Gula high up. Vinny Jr. gets that. It is Carreras high up on the block. He gets the ball rolling. Vinicius Jr. will he take a shot? No. Bellingham places with his left footer, but there was ample of space, my boy. There was ample of space, but Bellingham not getting clinical. He places it with his left footer, and this time Sejensi gets the hold good enough. It is on the mid pitch where now from the start of the stream I was saying that it was the likes of Bellingham, it was the likes of Camavinga and the likes of Tchouaméni to be doing the talking, but Tchouaméni is playing those destroying moments on the pitch and Camavinga and the likes of Bellingham are playing those creative moments. And that is where on the mid pitch is where Real Madrid looking to be strengthening good, but a comfort of one goal won't be relying much up to those 90 minutes, but can they get one more goal up to those 45th? That is what the need of the hour is. Arda Güler down on the defensive box has lost the ball. What are you trying, my boy? Oh my God, he has placed that. Rashford. That is what I am saying. Arda Güler dropping down and has just left the ball. It was not the need of the hour from Arda Güler to be making the talking. And the goals have been level. Barcelona has got their goal. It was a mistake happened. Arda Güler dropping down on the defensive aspect. He wasn't not knowing. The press came in for Barcelona and Barcelona has got the equalizer. So that was the question on the chat, that can Barcelona get the equalizer, and they have got it, my boy. They have got it. Barcelona have got the equalizers. Look at that. Arda Güler dropping down on the defensive aspect, was looking to make some passes. He was looking creative to be doing the talking, but that is not the thing which is the need of the hour. And Real Madrid, especially in the first half, were not doing it. Rather, they were going it high up and just losing the ball on the defensive aspect. It is a goal. Look at that. Hansi Flick not on the pitch but high up on the box. He is sitting over there and he is just making those win claiming moments because it is the equalizer which has come in. So who will be the player of the first half? That is what the question which has been placed on the chat. Can Barcelona equalize in the first half? It has happened. 1 each is the score line and losing cheaply, and Gulag just making that fun of him. But keep that confidence high up, my boys. No need of creativity. That is what young minds try to do when they are up by goals. Can Real Madrid get their lead again in the first half? A set piece coming in. Arda Güler with his left footer goes in for that corner. Header will Tchouaméni get? Eder Militao get? Denied. Denied it is, my boy. Denied. That goal coming in for Barcelona was a cheap one, my boy. Arda Güler just considered that so cheap. It was a cheap given away on their own defensive block. And it is Barcelona who was pressing high up. Got that. 1 each is the scoreline. Güler again with that corner being taken. He goes in for Tchouaméni. Militao. No, it is a block coming in. On that retracing ball, Lamine Yamal has passed that. It is Pedri high up. Pedri is there. He places that to the mid part of the pitch, but Camavinga finally getting the interception, and the ball is off for a set piece now for Barca. It is the set piece now for Barca coming in. 41 minutes on the watch. Now it is Barcelona players looking exhausted, but Arda Güler, look at him. He is not looking happy with the cheap goal he has conceded. But still he is giving his best. That is the time where you have to develop into that strong man on the pitch, my boy. Arda Güler needs to do the talking. He has to develop himself as that strong man on the pitch. It is a set piece. Barcelona has taken that. My goodness, Courtois saves that a big time. It is a big save from Thibaut Courtois. Vinicius Jr. has got the ball. He is retracing. I have. Look at that. It is a foul coming in. Pedri should be given a red card. Oh my goodness, it was a foul to Vinicius Jr. Pedri getting just a yellow card. It is Sado Grado. Look at that. Pedri not even being able to run. And it is the pundits who have been claiming that Pedri is the best midfielder for many of the fans. And he was stopping Vinicius Jr. by just holding his jersey from the back. What an ugly moment I am seeing. It is the Barcelona players who are playing those ugly moves on the pitch to stop Real Madrid from scoring. And it was Vinicius Jr. just now getting a tackle against the likes of Pedri. And the referee on the pitch, it is Sado Grado just giving a yellow card. Not deserving, and still Lamine Yamal and Laporta will say that the referees are doing not the best job in the La Liga. What they want everything for them. It is Bellingham who has scored. It is the second goal. Barcelona are losing it, and in just under 2 minutes, it was Barcelona who got their first equalizer in 38 minutes. And now it is on the 42nd minutes. It is the goal which has come in, and it is no denying the fact, the greatest of all, and the number 5 Bellingham who has got that. Look at that. Bellingham is raising his hands high up, and he has made that. 2-1 is the score line, and in just under 4 minutes, Real Madrid has taken the lead at the Santiago Bernabeu. The first half has been totally demolishing for Barcelona players. And now it is Kubasi down on the pitch holding his ears. I think it is the Santiago Bernabeu where the fans are roaring high up, and Kubasi is not being able to concentrate. He is holding both his hands on his ears to block that sound which is coming in. But this goal conversion came in. Eder Militao getting that a header From that set piece, it was placed good enough. Both the likes of De Jong and Kubasi were there to stop Huyson, but Bellingham on that free space gets that. So Bellingham, the second goal for him coming in this season, and both of them on those. One of that goal was on a rebound, and now it is an assist coming in. So Bellingham finding those spaces inside the box. Marvelous, marvelous. 2-1 is the score line. Kubasi now holding both his cheeks and his tonsils, and he is just not liking the big roaring moments which Bellingham is asking the Santiago Bernabeu fans to be making it. 2-1 is the score line. 44 minutes now on the watch. Can we get 3-1, my boys? That is where the mentality needs to be talking. Can we get now 3-1? That is where the mentality needs to be talking. Give your votes on our live poll, my boys. Give your votes on our live poll. The game has now again kicked off. 44 minutes after that goal. It is to De Jong now. De Jong places it back to Kubasi. Barcelona again with that position deep in their own defensive half. Without the presence of Hansi Flick, they are looking to be just murmuring and succumbing to their goals to be happening. It is the goal which has happened, my boy. It is the goal which has happened. What more could you want? I want that third goal. I want that third goal. 3-1 before the first half. Can we make it? Kubasi this time deep on the defensive half, clears the ball. He is placing it high up. Valverde getting that clearance, interception, passes that to Huyson. Huyson gets Vinny Jr. Vinny has got Bellingham. Will he place that? No. Will he place that to Carreras? No. This one goal lead is the advantage which you have to keep before the second half, my boys. Vinicius is just making a mockery of De Jong on the wings. He places it. Good enough. Gula has got that. It is a goal coming in. Kylian has got that. 3-1. Oh my goodness. It is again an offside. It could have been 3-1. Vinicius Jr. is making a mockery of De Jong on the sidelines. And what a creative playmaking it was from Bellingham. He could have scored that, but he misses it. It was Kylian Mbappe could have scored that, but misses it. But on that interception coming it to Kylian Mbappe, and it was again offside. Ball on the mid-pitch. Again, Tchouaméni this time, placing that to Bellingham. Camavinga is there. Camavinga goes for that far post. It is now to Vinny. Vinny, will he collect the ball? Vinny is doing the moment good enough, my boys. No denying the fact. It is 3 goals for Real Madrid which have been denied. Otherwise, this scoreline could have been 5-1. 5-1 could have been the scoring line so far. No denying the fact it should have been 5-1. But 3 goals being denied on those VRs and offsides. We will be checking closely on those playtime moments when those 3 offsides has happened. Otherwise, the scoring line would have been now 5-1. It is De Jong trying to get some sort of agitating movements to Kylian Mbappe, trying to take that free kick quick enough, but Arda Güler responding it. But the referee on the page, Grado Sato, who has given 3 offsides of now, but Lamine Yamal and Laporte still complaining that it is the Los Blancos who are being favored in the La Liga. What a irony and ugly move, and especially to be talking in this game, it is Huyson and Carreras who have just stopped anything to be coming in from the likes of Lamine Yamal. 45 minutes are now up. 6 minutes of added time for the first half. It is now 47 minutes on the watch. Carreras has got that. He is getting past Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, look at that. He is not even moving in. He is worried of getting injured. He has got the threats of getting his leg broken. Lamine Yamal is playing as if his legs are getting broken because of the statements he has made, the threats which he has got. He is not performing. He is underperforming. It is Javi now getting that. Torres this time. De Jong trying to get creative, placing that to Pedri. Block coming in. It is Vinny now running it up against the likes of Kubasi. Kubasi placing that back to Senesi. Senesi finds De Jong, but that retractable movement coming in from Gula was not that good. But Gula has job is decent, my boy. It is a long ball now. Barcelona trying to get those long balls from Rashford. Denied straight to Courtois this time. 48 minutes now on the watch. Can we get that third goal, my boy? Gula this time getting that to Carreras. Back to Gula. Gula again back. He's looking for creativity. That is not the need of the hour, my boy. It is the dead hours of the first half. Get that clearance and don't try to make those placements deep on the defensive mid page. Carreras, what a placement. It is to Bellingham. Kylian inside the box gets it. He is getting past Bolde. Oh, that was close. That was close. That should have been close. But Balde this time denies Kylian Mbappe of taking that shot. Ball back in position of the Coolers. De Jong now placing it high up. He's trying to find Rashford. Ferran Torres is also there, but no, Valverde gets that clearance good enough. Valverde gets that clearance good enough. My goodness, Rashford down on the pitch, pretending it was a tackle hard from Valverde. And Sado Grado, the referee on the pitch, blowing that whistle, and it is going to be a free kick. But Barcelona takes that on a lighter note and taking that short one. Not that set piece being taken. Barcelona has taken that set piece on a loose note. Ready this time, going it for Garcia. Garcia high up from the center backs. Los Blancos looking it down on their own defensive half. Good tactical aspects from Alonso. Tchouaméni this time getting that block. Ferran Torres on that interception. The ball was loose. Takes that shot so quickly, but not a worry, it was from Timo Courtois this time. So where is that hat-trick man? Where is that Lamine Yamal man? The Barcelona have been getting those hat-tricks. Barcelona have been complaining about the referees, especially from Yamal and Laporte, but none is doing the talking. None is doing the talking, and it's Xabi Alonso who has been done with this. 50 minutes now. 50 minutes on the watch in the first half. It has been 6 minutes being awarded. Oh my goodness, one more minute left. Pedri, De Jong getting creative. So Hansi Flick not on the sidelines but watching the fixture from the box. Is he going to bring in substitutions in the second half? Is he going to bring in those substitutions? De Jong going for Kubasi. Kubasi goes in for Koundé. Koundé is looking to move high up on the mid page. He places it. It is Lopez who has got it. Some sort of a move. Frankie De Jong, a defensive mid-pitch player high up. But look at that. On the mid-pitch cluster of Bellingham, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, it is getting blocked. Three of them are doing marvelous on the mid-pitch. It is Gula who is there on the free space. Vinicius Jr. is moving it. He gets past the likes of Koundé single-handedly. He takes a shot. A block coming in from Kubasi by mistake. It was a block coming in. Vini Jr. is the man. Look at that. It is the fans of Los Blancos who were saying it time and again that Vinicius Jr. is not the man talking, but look at the moves, the thing which he gets in, the mentality which he gets in for the Los Blancos. He has done it. My goodness, we had that question on the chat that who will be the star player of the first half. What are your answers to that, my boys? Who is the star player of the first half? Marvelously, it would be Kylian Mbappe. Let me put that question now on to the chat. That what will be the substitutions? But rather put on that who was the player of first half. Who was the best player of the first half? That is what the question which has now been put on the chat. That who was the best player of the first half? Give your answers to that. It is the goals which has happened in. It is the things which has happened in good, and Real Madrid has really cooked in good because in the stats, 10 shots they have taken, 6 on target. They have been marvelous in the mid page. That is what the need was. They have been doing it, but Barcelona down with those injuries and suspensions of Hansi Flick hasn't performed that well. Only 3 shots on target, 1 shot from Lamine Yamal, I would say, 1 shot from Ferran Torres, and the one was, I think it was the likes of Lopez who got that shot. These are the things which has happened, but in the stats if we are talking about, look at what has happened. I will just take a short 1 minute break, and whether it is going to be Hansi Flick who needs to be doing the talking, getting some substitutions in the second half or not, but whether the likes of Xabi Alonso be the need of the hour for Arda Güler. That is where the thing is. Arda Güler most of the times is seen dropping down and is looking to make some sort of a creative passes. It is his ego which is not permitting him. He has once considered a big opportunity and given it to Barcelona straight, but it is second and thrice also we have seen Arda Güler dropping down on the defensive aspects and making those passes where Xabi Alonso should not be allowing him to do that. But are we going to be making some good moves in the second half? The substitutions, will they be coming in good or not, is the thing which we will be looking to be happening. But look at that. Look at that. Should we go in for those substitutions early in? I will take just short 1 minute of break, my boys. It has been past 1.5 hour, I guess. Yes, it is. It has been past 1.5 hour and I have been continuously streaming. I would just take a short break, and after this we will come in and decide whether this man Sado Grado, the referee on the pitch, was good enough for those decisions, 3 goals being denied, whether this man and his decisions were good enough or not. And on the chat we will be saying that who was the best player of the first half. You guys still there who are there over here, give your answers to that questions which has been pinned onto the chat. There is also that poll which has been pinned, that who wins the El Clasico. Real Madrid has so far got 25%, most of the fans, 75% fans going for Barcelona. Give your votes to that and give your answers to that questions. We will be coming back in just under 2 minutes and getting the storyline of what is going to be happening and the live win probability and all the comparisons of the first half. Give me a short 1 minute break, my boys. One short minute break, and I will be back. Do stay tuned to it. I will be just back in 2 minutes. still fans are saying that it is Barcelona who is going to be winning that. We have got 75% vote on our chat for Barcelona to be winning this, and we are back from that short 1 minute break. I think it is 2 minutes or 3 minutes I have taken. My mistake, my boys, but it was 1 hour 30 minutes I have been streaming, and that is, I mean, more than 2 hours we have been streaming, and that is what we were making it. But the time has come, and now it is the second half which is going to be happening. But before the second half is going to just begin, we will be just showing on the stats and what are the things which is happening on the pitch. Moving more into that, where is that La Liga fixture we are going to be happening? La Liga, La Liga, La Liga. Yamal making a fun of those La Liga referees, and he is being blocked today by the likes of Carreras and Hoyson. Big enough. It is the likes of big blocks coming in from the big merchants, and it is Hoyson and Carreras who are getting those big blocks. They are doing the talking, my boys. They are doing the talking. Let me just put the screen now onto it. Look at that, what has happened in the first half. Let me change the screen to this one. Here it goes. Here it goes, my boy. Here it goes. 2-1 is the scoreline. But looking at these stats from the Fort Mob website, look at that. The first big opportunity, it was for Rashford to be getting it, but Rashford not converting that. It was a good block from Militao coming in so early, and he got that block very good enough. But comparing to those 7 shots Barcelona has taken, there were some chances which Barcelona could have utilized, no denying the fact. It was that on the first minute where Rashford got that. On the 9th minute, it was the first shot which Lamine Yamal, the attempt from him came in. It was from the edge of the box. That is what he does. He takes those first 2-3 shots and then he finds those spaces. But it was the only shot which Lamine Yamal has taken so far in the first half, and Carreras and the likes of Hoyson were technically and clinically good enough to block this piece of shit who has commented about those La Liga referees and those bad decisions happening in favor of Real Madrid. And both Carreras and the likes of Hoyson have blocked him and stopped him like anything. Kubasi on the 20th minute, the third shot of this fixture coming in from Kubasi again. So the first 3 shots were from Barcelona. First minute it was Rashford's, 9th minute it was Yamal, 20th minute it was Kubasi. So far from the box, he was expecting a striker defender to getting a goal or not, but being denied, not good enough to get a goal. Mbappe on the 22nd minute, it was those previous 3 goals which were denied on those VRs, a penalty being denied by the referee Sado Grato, as well as the 2 shots from Kylian Mbappe were being denied. Both of them were in the nets, but due to those VAR, Kylian Mbappe was declared offside. But on the 22nd minute, this time Kylian Mbappe, marvelous enough, taking his first touches, he is completely spreading the pitch high up and staying in between the likes of Kubasi and the likes of Garcia. And both of them have been really poor in safeguarding the nets against the likes of Kylian Mbappe, and Sejensi just considered in 22nd minute. It was a marvelous goal coming in from Kylian Mbappe, a big man talking on the pitch. 25th minute, it was Bellingham taking that shot. After that, it was Real Madrid getting those conversions good enough, but Bellingham this time gets a block. After that, 26 minutes, Valverde loose on the edge of the box. He was close enough, but on that set piece, the corner being taken, that left footer from Valverde was not clinical enough to be a threat to Sejensi. It was a miss. And Mbappe again on the 29th minute on the first post goes in, but too close to get past Sejensi, and Sejensi gets a good save from that. Hoyson again on the 38th minute, it was a right footer, but Hoyson missing that. It was a save from Sejensi. Gulo on the 32nd minute, a block coming in from him. Ferran Torres on the other hand, getting a big opportunity, but this left footer from Ferran Torres wasn't that clinical enough. And a save from Courtois, big time, I would say, big time. Vinny Jr. again on the 35th minute. Vinicius has been really good. And look at that attempt. He has been penetrating the box time and again up against the likes of Kubasi and the likes of Kunde. But he hasn't yet registered a goal. I need a goal coming in from Vinicius Jr. in the second half. That is where the talking needs to be going it good enough. That is where the talking needs to be going in good enough. And looking more into that, look at this. After that shot from Vinny, it was Bellingham on the 37th minute getting a shot good enough but saved from Sejansi. So out of those 12 shots, Bellingham has got thrice attempt being taken all in all. Lopez again on the 30th minute, big miss from him. Militao on the 40th minute, he takes that a header but nowhere near the threat. Lopez on the 41st minute, again I would say it was close, but block coming in from Courtois. So Courtois has been making those blocks, and it was Hansi Flick on the box sitting high up, was not looking happy with the conversions which he was expecting, but it is those shots which Barcelona has definitely got. They could have even got those goals, but on the 43rd minute, Bellingham getting that, it was just 4 minutes past where Barcelona got their goal up against the likes of Lopez. On the 38th minute, getting their equalizer against the Los Blancos, and it was on the 43rd minute. So we're talking about 4 minutes into this, Bellingham gets the second goal, and the lead is still 2-1. But again, 45th minute, Bellingham could have got a shot, but attempt being saved. And Ferran Torres on the 50th minute, close of the first half, 6 minutes of added time being there, couldn't convert that good. But Vinicius Jr., the last move again, I would say, big move from him. So out of 12, Los Blancos has got 7 shots on target and they have just dominated this game on those attacks. But it is the possession of 64% where Barcelona are just dominating in this game. But an XG of 0.62 as compared to that of 2.24 from Real Madrid. This is not looking good enough. This is not looking good enough. And in the pass map, look at that. It is at the Santiago Bernabeu, Los Blancos with this pass map which they are having. Look at that. Carreras is right up there blocking Lamine Yamal, number 18, staying over there, and he is blocking up good enough. He has passed that mostly from the number 24. Huyson has been giving that to Carreras, and Carreras have been passing that. But over here, defender Huyson is staying deep, and Militao is pressing it high up with the likes of Tchouaméni. That is where the thing is. With this pass map, are Real Madrid going to cruise up high against in the second half? Because the second half has just kicked off, my boys. The kickoff of the second half has just happened. And we are moving straight into the timeline of what is happening on the pitch. The kickoff has happened. Is there any changes coming in from Hansi Flick? Has he made any changes so far? No. It is Barcelona down on the defensive half. Camavinga has won that. Passes that to Bellingham. No. The flags were raised. The ball is off the pitch, my boy. The second half kickoff has happened, but no changes coming in. No changes coming in. No changes coming in. Neither from the likes of Alonso, neither from the likes of Hansi Flick. It is a ball win situation. Rashford, he is moving high up. Militao is there. Rashford takes a turn with his right footer, trying to attempt a shot. He passes that to Lopez. Lopez tries to place it, but straight into the hands of Courtois. Not a worry. Just 1 minute into the second half, and it is Barcelona who has taken an attempt on target. It is just 2 minutes, 1 minute rather to be precise into that, and it is Barcelona who has taken a shot on target. It is Arda Güler now for Real Madrid winning that deflected ball. He is moving it high up. He passes that to Camavinga on the wings. Camavinga is moving on to the wings. Güler places that. He goes for Mbappe. Back to Güler. He finds Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. trying to get a chip-in shot. Sezensi gets a save, but the ball is out for a throw. Sezensi is looking poor. He just couldn't collect the ball. That was a upper pin shot. Vinny Jr. was trying to find Bellingham or Mbappe from the center of the box, but a deflection to it, and Szczęsny somehow gets her touch to it, and the ball is off for a set piece. Corner being taken. Arda this time. Arda with his left footer goes in for a header. Tchouaméni gets that, but deflection bit wide high up. It is Tchouaméni who is playing a destroyer role today, my boys. It is Tchouaméni who is playing a destroyer role for today's fixture. 47 minutes, 42 seconds, rather 48 minutes on the watch. A goal kick coming in. Szczęsny. Barcelona looking to attract Los Blancos high up on their own half, and that is where they will be looking for those counters. Camavinga winning a ball situation, passing that to Bellingham. He is up against three players. Now it is a corner going to be coming in. It is a handball which is being pointed out. Santiago Bernabeu, the fans are pointing it out for a handball. I think it was a handball. Garcia has got a handball. Sado Grado, the referee on the page, please move on to those VAR and get a handball to that. It is a handball coming in from Garcia. It was the ugly challenge from Lamine Yamal just early in, not given a penalty, and now it is a handball coming in from Garcia on the centre back aspect to that shot from Bellingham. And Sado Grado, the referee, not even going on to those VAR, go to those sidelines and watch on those big screens. It was a handball from Garcia. It is a handball. Will that be given a penalty, a deserving penalty which Real Madrid has to be getting? It is De Jong again coming close in, being the captain. He is talking to Sado Grado, the referee on the pitch. Will that be a penalty? Take a look, my boys. Soto Grado, the referee on the pitch, this time not even having a look on the sidelines of those big screens. He's talking on his headset continuously. De Jong and Valverde, both the captains, are close enough to the referee. Soto Grado, he is going for those side screens, my boys. Soto Grado, the referee, is going for those side screens to have a penalty review of that handball coming in from Garcia. Will that be a handball coming in? Will that be a penalty coming in? Already a penalty being denied. Already 2 goals being denied. 3 big chances for Real Madrid have been denied so far. It is now the 4th big chance, and it is up to those VAR. In this El Clásico, the drama is again starting happening just 2 minutes into the beginning of the second half, and the drama is already looking happening. Dramatic moments. It should be a handball. The hand was not close to his body. The ball got a deflection and his hand was not even close to his body. It should be given a penalty, my boys. A penalty is definitely what should be given. No denying the fact it should be a big penalty to be coming in. Soto Grado looking at the screen now, big time. Fans are really going to crush you, my boy. He is pointing it. It is a penalty now, my boy. Soto Grado, the referee, has now pointed it to a penalty. It is a penalty now being given in. It is Garcia now laughing in because he has no hopes, and it is now a penalty going to be given, and Sado Grado, after those VR, is now giving a penalty. Kylian Mbappe is going to take that. Make it happen, my boy. Make it happen. Is Kylian Mbappe going to convert this? Make it happen, my boy. Kylian Mbappe going to take that with his right footer. He goes in. Oh my God, a block coming in from Szczęsny. A penalty has been blocked. What a brilliant and classic stop it was from Szczęsny. And my goodness, look at that. Szczęsny has prevented Kylian Mbappe of scoring a penalty. It is a penalty getting blocked from Kylian Mbappe. Szczęsny has made a big save. Will this be the turning point of the second half? Kylian Mbappe took that on his left side and Sejensi just predicted it good and he jumped on to that part of it and it is a safe coming in. It is a save coming in from Sejensi. Big chance missed from Kylian Mbappe. That is where the talking needs to be doing. That is what we have been saying it from the start of the stream. That Kylian Mbappe has to be clinical in getting that. This time, Lamine Yamal passing it. It is a win-win situation against the likes of Carreras. It is Lopez moving in. He takes a shot. It was Rashford who was there. It was Torres who was there. But Fermin Lopez, that young kid, going in for a shot against Courtois. And not a threat it was. Bellingham on that recovery ball. Passing it back to Militao. Camavinga. Will he get a touch? No. A foul coming in from Balde. And now a free kick it is. Kylian Mbappe just missed a big time penalty, my boy. It is a big time penalty being missed from Kylian Mbappe. No denying the fact. It is a big miss, and Kylian has missed that penalty big time. It should have been converted, my boy. But finally, Soto Grado, the referee, giving a penalty. So if we are going to count it, 2 on the VAR offsides, 1 penalty denied, 1 penalty given, couldn't convert it, but still 2-1 is the score line. Otherwise, it could have been either 4-1, 5-1. But on our predictions, we need to get 1 more goal, my boys. We need to get 1 more goal. Lopez this time. Barcelona looking to make their possession look strong, passing it to Yamal. In the first half, Lamine Yamal has been completely blocked by the likes of Carreras. Carreras has done his job good. It is Yamal trying to find those spaces. It is now to Koundé on the right wings. Back to Yamal. Yamal is looking to make some sort of a creative move. Gets that to De Jong. Lopez again. Back to De Jong. Barcelona are high up just on the edge of the box. Rashford trying to take a shot. He is wanting a goal to be coming in like with the likes of Rafinha missing. And Rashford has got those goals, but this time block on the mid page. I am saying continuously it is Bellingham, it is Gula, it is Chouameni, it is Camavinga are doing the marvelous job. It is a ball win situation on the mid page. Hyson gets the ball. He places it high enough for Camavinga. Get that third goal, my boy. Camavinga loses the possession of the ball to Balde. Barcelona looking to cook up and put that pressure back to Los Blancos. It is Rashford this time passing that. Balde has got that. He passes it. A big opportunity for Lopez, but missed. Ball being collected. Lamine Yamal inside the box. My goodness, Carreras is blocking Lamine Yamal, and the transfer is looking happening. The reason why Carreras has been bought in and he is blocking it up to Yamal, and what a block. Carreras with his left footer staying on that position with his reach on that tackle high up. Carreras is blocking Yamal. Yamal is being totally shut down by Carreras in this picture. The first El Clásico both for Hyson and for Carreras, and they are doing marvelous. It is Pedri down on the pitch and he is asking for a foul which Bellingham has committed. 56 minutes on the watch. Look at that, what it was. Pedri just himself came up close to Bellingham and he gets a foul on the pitch, and Pedri is looking disastrous. It is Pedri who is looking really disastrous. How could you expect that you are himself going to get on the tackle to Bellingham and you are getting those fall on the pitch and expecting to get a card and a set piece? My goodness, bad, bad. It is bad. It is bad. It is looking bad, my boys. It is looking bad. So El Clasico is live over here. Can we get that third goal, my boys? Can we get that third goal? I am in need of that third goal to be coming in. I need that third goal to be coming in. No denying the fact I want that third goal to be coming in. Oh my goodness, look at that. Militao is speeding high up. He is there. He gets it. Man, you have to get those chances converted, my boys. You have to get those chances converted. That is where the thing is not looking happening. A big opportunity it could have been Vinicius Jr. with the assist of Militao, but the big opportunity has been missed. Xabi Alonso is doing the talking, my boys. Xabi Alonso is doing the talking. No denying the fact it is Xabi Alonso who is doing the talking. But in the second half, I think there are some chances which needs to be coming in. It is a win situation again. Barcelona on their 60th minute now looking to make some sort of a progress high up. The second half hasn't been that decent enough because Real Madrid in the second half has only taken 2 shots, not any on target. It is Yamal placing that to Ferran but missed. Rather, it is the likes of Barcelona who has taken three shots Barcelona has taken so far in the second half. 2 on target. Real Madrid needs to be cooking good. That is what the need of the hour is. Will this El Clasico lead in? We will be just ending that question of the first half. And let's start the another question on the chat, that what will be the final score line? So that is the next question which has been pinned onto the chat, that what will be the final score line of this fixture? Give your answers to that, my boys. Give your answers to that, that what will be the final score line of this? Rashford now placing that. It is Ferran Torres inside the box trying to get past Militao. Good block. Tchouaméni trying to get the possession but passing it late. Finally gets that to Camavinga. It has been a tackle from Garcia to Camavinga. It has been a bad tackle to Garcia from Camavinga. It has been a bad tackle from Garcia to Camavinga, but the referee on the pitch again, Soto Grado, not getting a card for that. Is the man not giving those huge cards, but it was a bad tackle. I mean, Yamal this time trying to get past Carreras. Carreras is blocking everything from Yamal. He is just man marking him. Vinicius finally winning that, but letting the ball loose to De Jong. It is where Barcelona are playing that. It is a clinical pass coming in. Yamal changing his position, but now Hoyson blocks him. That part of the pitch where Hoyson and Carreras are making it. It is Lamine Yamal not getting any opportunity to get it into the box. That is where the worry is. 2-1 is the scoreline. Still says Ashford passing that back to Garcia again. Barcelona with the possession, looking to crop up something. But it is the hard work they are looking to make to get that equalizer. Pedri passing that to De Jong. De Jong now goes for Rashford. It is the mid-pitch spaces where they are trying to find. Gula this time getting overpopulated. It is a shot being coming in. Denied. It is a counter. Kylian, will he make that? No, again denied. Look at that. Carreras is man marking Yamal good. It was a counter ball coming into Carreras. With that deflection from Kylian Mbappe. But what a block it is. Vinicius Jr. with that interception. Tchouaméni this time gets a block. My goodness. Nice interceptions. Nice block. Kunde this time going to Yamal. Yamal is trying to take a shot. He is looking frustrated. Lamine Yamal is looking frustrated as he is not being able to get those spaces enough to get a shot on target. Lamine Yamal is looking frustrated, and it is Hoyson and Carreras. Both of them have made a mockery of this young kid for the coolers who have been doing the talking. He have been refereeing for those, asking for those referees bad decisions and bad biasness towards Real Madrid. But in this fixture, penalty being denied, it is the offside which has happened to Kylian Mbappe twice. And so many tackles by Barcelona, especially with the likes of Pedri, with the likes of De Jong, and falling on the pitch on those counters of Real Madrid. And now this kid, Lamine Yamal, is looking frustrated because he is not getting a shot on target. Oh my goodness, it is Valverde down on the pitch. Is he going to need a substitution? Carvajal is ready on the sidelines to get a substitution. Oh my goodness, Valverde is down on the pitch. He's getting those assists, but is that the substitution? Valverde, is he going to be off the pitch? Is it going to be Dani Carvajal coming in? No, Carvajal is moving back. Carvajal was ready for the substitution, but Valverde is back on his foot. It is Arda Güler, the substitution. Xabi Alonso now picking up the substitution, and it is Arda Güler who is coming off the pitch. It is Arda Güler now coming off the pitch. Arda Güler have been really impressive. The involvement, the work which Xabi Alonso has put in him has performed, but he has considered a goal. I mean, not a goal, but in making of that goal for Barcelona. But this young kid has been doing his job, and he has been good on those counters. But now it is Brahim Diaz coming in. Substitutions, Alonso making first. It is the substitutions which is Alonso making first, and that is the poll which we have pinned on the chat. Who wins the El Clasico? Give your votes, my boys. And the question is also pinned on the chat that what will be the final score line. And it is the first substitution coming in. Brahim Diaz is in and Arda Güler is off. Brahim Diaz now getting the first touch of the ball. 66 minutes on the watch. He passes that. Tchouaméni. Bellingham goes in. Mbappe on the edge of the box. Passes it to Junior. Vini gets a shot. No way near the nets. Vinicius Jr. is having a mockery of Kunde. No denying the fact Vinicius Jr. is having a mockery of Jules Koundé, but I need to take him a shot on target, my boy. Get past agency 3-1. I want it to happen before those 70th minute. Vini again, this time moving in, cuts into the edge of the box, passes that. Bellingham takes a shot but gets a fall. Tchouaméni on that rebound takes a shot but missed and blocked. Hassan this time getting that. He goes for Carreras, but that pass was so high. Carreras keeps the ball inside the pitch. He goes for Vini. Vini is making those dribbles. He is dribbling. He is getting past the likes of Yamal. He is getting past Koundé. He is getting past De Jong. But interception coming in. Barcelona with Lamine Yamal finally getting the clearance of the ball. Barcelona are looking totally devastated in making those passes. Now Barcelona with the possession, trying to get it to De Jong. De Jong places it to Yamal. Carreras is blocking Yamal so good, but it is a pass coming in from Yamal to Torres. Courtois was there and he gets a save. So Yamal not getting those dribbles, not getting those moves high up, and now he is waiting on the down part of the center of the pitch and is looking to make some sort of a moves in those passes. That is what he is left for. With the defensive aspects of Herrera's, Yamal is left only in this fixture with those passes to be made. He's not getting those spaces to cut it into the box. He's looking answerless. He's looking hopeless. Bison this time goes it. Valverde passes that. Diaz. Diaz is high up. Diaz has got the ball. He's moving in. He passes it. Bellingham take a first time shot. Bellingham is into the net. Oh my goodness. The flags are up. 68 minutes on to the watch. It is the fourth goal. It is the high centre back lineup. Look at that. It was Kubasi. It was Garcia. It was Balde maintaining it. Kunde was there. It is again an offside. Bellingham's goal. The flags were raised. This time the flags were raised. Lethal offside trap coming in from Hansi Flick's Barcelona. Lethal offside trap, and that is why they have been preventing these goals. Offside traps have been really good enough. No denying the fact in this fixture Barcelona has got those offside traps good enough. Camavinga this time going that. Diaz passes back to Camavinga, taking his time. Camavinga back to Diaz. Diaz has got the ball, passes it to Bellingham. Diaz trying to pass it to Kylian. He was creative in it, but Kylian Mbappe was expecting to get the ball on the lower part of the box. It is Yamal again. He is just clearing the ball high up. He's expecting Torres to be making those moves because he is getting a block coming in from Carreras most of the times. Hansi Flick, will he get that first defeat in charge of Barcelona? Will he get that first defeat? Because the previous season he have been just lossless and winning 5 of the fixtures. De Jong this time, he is moving it high up. Diaz is there, following him. No, denied. Passes that to Yamal. Block coming in this time. Carreras is there. He's man marking Yamal. Yamal has found the space. He is moving in. This is the first time. 69 minutes 47 seconds on the watch. And it is the first time in this Clásico I have seen Lamine Yamal getting past the likes of Carreras. It is the first time in this fixture so far it is Lamine Yamal who has got past the likes of Carreras. Otherwise, it has been a completely shutdown for that young kid. And Carreras doing that job good. But a set piece now, corner going to be coming in. Right footer, Rashford going to take that. 70 minutes on the watch. 70 minutes now on the watch. It is the fourth corner. Rashford going to take that. Gets a curl. A header coming in. I think Kubasi has got a header but falls on the pitch. No, it was Kunde who got that. I think it is going to be another corner coming in. Yes, it was Kunde who got that header, but he got a collision, I guess. I think it is Kubasi who has a fall. No threat in it. Kunde got that header but couldn't convert it. It was an opportunity that could have been converted. More substitutions coming in. Alonso reinforcing more reinforcements. It is Rodrigo who is seen on the sidelines. He is coming in. It is Carvajal who is coming in. Dani Carvajal back from his injuries. The La Decima man into the squad is moving out of the pitch. Oh my goodness, it is Vinicius Jr. is getting substituted and not looking happy with the substitutions which Alonso is making. Vinicius Jr. is not looking happy with the substitutions. He's already making those gesticulations not good enough and he is frustrated with that substitution. It is Valverde who is in, out of the pitch. It is Vinicius Jr. who is out and Rodrigo is in. Vinicius is not looking happy. Vinicius is not looking happy. He is moving straight into those dressing rooms. He's not even waiting on the sidelines. Vinicius Jr. not even happy, not looking happy with the decision of Xabi Alonso, and he is moving off the pitch but making those exclamatory remarks and not even sitting on the sidelines. He is rather going on to those dressing room directly. But it is a substitution which has come in. It is Alonso who has brought in Carvajal. Valverde is out due to some minor injuries. It is Vinicius who is out, and it is Rodrigo who is in. These are the things which are looking happening in this dramatic El Clasico, but the storyline still is 2 each, 2-1. So how will Rodrigo and Valverde and the likes of Carvajal be performing in the second half? Barcelona now with the throw they are having. Balde is there. Balde has a poor throw. Poisson gets the clearance of the ball. He goes for a long pitch one from Brahim Diaz. It is a tackle coming in. It is Garcia who has got an ugly tackle to Diaz. Sato Grado, the referee on the pitch. It is those technical fouls, I am saying it. Garcia, the man on the centre backs of Barcelona, is making those technical fouls. It was a bad tackle to Diaz, but denied. Now it is Hansi Flick going for those substitutions. It is Casado and Araujo both coming in. It is Casado and Araujo both coming in. The two substitutions now Hansi Flick has got. He is not on the sidelines, on the box. He is watching this picture, but now it is those two substitutions which he has got. So total, it is Alonso making 3 substitutions all in all, and now it is Hansi Flick going for 2 substitutions. The injuries of his players are really worrying in, but Araujo is in and Casado is in, and he has got Ferran Torres and the likes of Eric Garcia out of the pitch. Both were looking rusting and making those tackles. It is a big opportunity. Kylian Mbappe inside the box. He gets a pass from Diaz. The flags were raised again. The flags were raised again. It is that offside trap where Kylian Mbappe has to be clinical enough. Two substitutions. Garcia is out, Araujo is in, and Torres is out, and Casado is in. Casado on the mid pitch, and Araujo on those centre backs is what the need Hansi Flick has felt, and that is why he has got those substitutions. What will be the final score line, my boys? What will be the final score line? Didn't see this time up against the likes of Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is looking right up off his gas or what? Was he placing that? It is Casado who is dropping down. He has a fall. It is a tackle coming in. It was Camavinga, but no cards being given. Soto Grado, the referee, making his judgments again. It was a clinical tackle from Camavinga, not high up. Zensi gets the ball, places it back. Kubasi going it. Balde this time, but look at the pitch. It is Rodrigo when he has come in. He is giving those spaces on that part of the pitch to Kunde, and it is De Jong who has moved to that part of the pitch. It is now Lamine Yamal trying to get past the likes of Carreras. Block enough, block enough. Lamine Yamal, he is getting blocked from Carreras, and Carreras is making those blocks. I'm really loving it, my boy. Militao this time. He goes it high up. He passes that. Rodrigo. Denied. This substitution, whether Alonso dropping Vinicius Jr. and bringing in Rodrigo, was that clinical enough? Was that the need of the hour? Because still it is 15 more minutes left in this, plus stoppage time. It is a long ball coming in. Pedri is high up. He is up against Militao. He is making those rotations. He changes the flanks, goes for Yamal on the far post. Yamal gets a chip in. He's trying to get into those header shots. No, denied. Carvajal getting that block good. Carvajal has those talks enough with Lamine Yamal for those remarks which he has made about those referral decisions. And those big talkings from his mouth has been totally shut in this fixture against the likes of Carras and Hoyson. Throw coming in. Kunde this time goes it back. It is Araujo. Araujo goes for the likes of Kubasi. It is Balde now moving in. Back to Kubasi. It is the mid pitch where Barcelona are struggling, definitely. They are struggling on the mid pitch. Araujo goes for Kunde again. It is Casado. Casado places that. Kunde, will he get that? No. Pedri leaving that ball. Kubasi taking that. It is Barcelona trying to move high up on the pitch. Barcelona trying to gain the possession long enough and trying to make it high up on the pitch. They need that equalizer. 78 minutes on the watch. What will be the storyline of this El Clásico? Football fans are waiting for this to happen, and Los Blancos fans at the Santiago Bernabeu are cooking it high up. It is the misspace. Now Pedri has got in. He's trying to get in. Camavinga gets a touch. A block from Diaz finally. But that touch to the ball is where Casado wins that. It is that touch from Brahim Diaz was bait high and Casado wins that. Ball back to Kubasi again. It is Casado who has been brought in, but Araujo is the man replaced Garcia. But Araujo is not doing the talking what Garcia was. That is where Hansi Flick will be worried. And Fermin Lopez, he was high up. It is Casado who has replaced him. But Pedri and the likes of De Jong both have to be creative enough. And Pedri is now doing the talking, moving high up. Lamine Yamal trying to get Kunde, but no, Kunde denied. Camavinga this time, passing that. It is a pass coming in. Tchouaméni gets that. Kylian Mbappe. What a creative move. Kylian passing that to Tchouaméni. Back to Kylian. Kylian is there high up. He gets a shot. It was one-on-one. My boy could have taken Tchouaméni on that rebound, taking a shot. It is the counters where you have to get the ball rolling, my boy. It is the counters where you have to get the ball rolling. 88th minute now on the watch. It is a block coming in and Pedri was trying it hard enough to block Tchouaméni on the mid-pitch. Pedri is giving everything, but he is the sole man getting involved. De Jong is not what he is having. But a set piece now coming in. Rodrigo going to take his first set piece. El Clásico set piece. Cross coming in. A header opportunity denied early in. That cross from Rodrigo was denied so early in from the likes of Kunde. Back to Courtois. Courtois gets the clearance high up. Rodrigo again gets the ball. Passes that to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni has got Kylian. Will he take a shot? The flags were not raised. Kylian passes back. Rodrigo takes that. He with his left footer. The flags were raised. Anyways, the flags were raised and Kylian was not ready for that. This is what the thing is. This is what that offside trap is, which Hansi Flick has implemented in Barcelona for the past 1 year, and he is making that count good. He is really making that count good. No denying the fact. 18 shots Los Blancos has taken, 7 on target, 2 goals. Barcelona taking 11. 6 on target. It is in the terms of shots being taken. Real Madrid have been dominating. It is offside for Rashford. Rashford is moving it high up. Tackle coming in from Militao, but anyways, the flags were raised. So Rashford is the man doing the talking. Rafinha is not present for this fixture. So it is a preparatory game for Barcelona for their next fixture in the El Clásico. And Xabi Alonso have been doing the talking good. Rafinha not there, Lewandowski not there, Dani Olmo not there. Most of the critical players are unavailable for Hansi Flick, and Hansi Flick is also not available. But it is Alonso who is really making that thing happen good. Militao passing that this time Carvajal with his right footer. He gets Diaz. Diaz trying to find Bellingham, but block coming in. That is the three-way block from Kubasi, De Jong, Pedri. Barcelona again with the momentum, passing it. Pedri passes that to Balde. It is Lopez this time. Back to Pedri again. Kubasi placing it. It is Araujo. Araujo taking a long shot, expecting to be a striker defender, but nowhere near the threats. And the ball is off wide, wide, and wide. Vinicius Jr. not at all happy, and the way he has been making those remarks, again he has made those remarks. Look at that. Xabi Alonso also not looking happy with the remarks which Vinicius Jr. was making in while moving off the pitch, and this is what the story is. And Vinicius has been really crazy in those playtimes whenever he is not getting that. Will this be the effect, my boys? Will this be the effect? What a big win if Real Madrid are going to get that. It is past their 5 fixtures. They have been waiting to get it. So that is the exact timeline. What is that happening on the pitch? Will the storyline be coming in? It is a ball win situation from Pedri coming in. It is Bardi, the man coming in. Rooney has been placed in. Hansi Flick dropping in Rooney, and he has given this up to Kubasi. So it is an all-out defense. Now Hansi Flick trying to reinforce. It is Kubasi who is out and Rooney who is in. More attacks Hansi Flick is implementing to get into the attacks. Will that be good enough? Barcelona going for that all-out defense, German way of playing, and that is happening at Spain, but not getting past the likes of Real Madrid this time. Look at that man Rooney, where he is staying. He's staying on those high posts on the left wings. Right wings. It is Rooney getting in. Bardaji gets a tackle. Rodrigo has got a block. Hansi Flick not on the sidelines and not looking happy, my boy. Bardaji is the man who has now let the ball loose and a throw coming in. So will Real Madrid fans will be singing their Hala Madrid after this fixture. It is 85 minutes now on the watch. The total substitutions of this fixture so far has been, it is 3 substitutions Alonso has got and 3 substitutions from Hansi Flick as well. But Rooney Bardaji is the man who will be seen whether he is going to get critical or not, because Rafinha is not there. Olmo is not there, Xavi is not there, Lewandowski is not there. Hansi Flick is already looking handicapped with the availability of players, and Barcelona are so down in their cash transactions that they are not even having their stadium ready. So will we witness this second El Clasico in the stadium where Barcelona are looking to be playing it at their home, or whether it is going to be the Estadio Luis company and all. Penelope Cruz on the stands even watching this fixture. Look at that. This chick is also over there. It is 6 minutes 30 seconds. That is a worry moment. Los Blancos with 1 man down. Rooney is the man from Barcelona. That is the last substitution. Camavinga looking bit injured, but no, he is asking to continue. Camavinga is asking to continue this gameplay. But I don't think why there is some sort of a lack of energy looking to be seen in from Los Blancos after those 75 minutes. Because players coming in back from the injuries, not looking to be in their best of those energies. It is a block coming in. Militao gets that. Good block it is to Rashford. On the mid pitch, it is Casado. Now placing it high up. Rooney. Rooney lets the ball loose. Camavinga places it. Kylian has won that. He's up against Araujo. He gets a shot. It was Diaz available. Make those passes. It is those moments where you have to be critical. My boy, a third goal is what I need. 3-1 is the scoreline. What I need to be happening. It was Brahim Diaz who was in an open space, but Kylian Mbappe single-handedly moving it and trying to get a conversion. 88 minutes now on the watch. Get that third goal, my boy. Get that third goal. Barcelona now with the possession. Pedri is moving high up. De Jong passes that. Yamal has changed his flanks upon the substitution of Rooney. He is playing more on the left part of the wings. Rooney is staying on the far. Rooney Bardaji is the man staying on the far wings. It is a ball coming in. Oh my goodness. Koundé was there on an open space. It was a move terrific enough. This move was terrific enough. Look at that. It was Koundé who got past as a whole player and make those moves. It was Rodrigo not even aware, but Courtois gets the ball good. It was a touch, not enough from Koundé. This is the move which has come in from Lamine Yamal on the 89th minute. The first move from Lamine Yamal which could be good enough has been totally wasted by Koundé. Koundé has totally wasted a big opportunity coming in. This is not the opportunity which they will be looking in, not the opportunity which they will be looking in to be happening. Two minutes, 40 seconds so far in this team. And 90 minutes now on the watch. Will this storyline be 2-1? What will be the final storyline? Oh my goodness, it is Xabi Alonso getting the substitutions now. Kylian Mbappe is moving off the pitch. Kylian has been the man marvelous enough and he needs to be doing the talking and he has done it. He has got a goal and he has been denied of 3 more goals. But those were offsides and now he's moving off the pitch. Santiago Bernabeu fans are just making those moves because Kylian has done that good. Kylian is off the page, my boys. Kylian is off the page. Bellingham is also off the page. Ceballos has come in, and it is Gonzalo Garcia who has now been brought in by Alonso. 3 of the forwards, all are off for Real Madrid, and Alonso now testing. Rodrigo, it is now the testing which is happening from Ceballos. It is now the testing happening from the likes of Garcia. Oh my goodness, 90 minutes are up and 9 minutes of stoppage time being awarded for this. 9 minutes, can you just imagine? It is 9 minutes of stoppage time which has been awarded. This referee Soto Grado and those VRs awarding 9 minutes of stoppage time. Casado with Barcelona dropping down on the defensive aspects. Casado, it is there. De Jong is there. It is the all-out defense Barcelona playing in. Only Casado and De Jong staying in deep on the centre-back lineup. It is Araujo, it is Koundé, all are high up for those headers. It is Ronald Araujo, it is Koundé, all are there high up for those headers to be taken. But what a block from Carvajal it came in. What a block from Carvajal it came in. That was a perfect technical tackle coming in from Carvajal. That experience which is having, he is blocking now Araujo for those headers. A goal kick coming in. Courtois takes that with his left footer. He goes in high up. Garcia is there. Diaz is there. Will he make a turn? No. De Jong is having that. It is a clearance coming in from Ceballos. Ceballos has got the clearance good enough. It is a throw being taken. Barcelona with Bolde passing that to Casado. Casado back to Sezensi. Kunde has dropped in. Whom is he going to pass? Will he get? No. Casado was the man open on that space. Tchouaméni running in late, playing those destroying moments. He's dropping in. Diaz is there. Balde making that pass. De Jong. De Jong goes for Kunde this time. Now it is Lamine Yamal. He has placed it. Oh my goodness. It is Xavi. It is Pedri. It is inside the box. Will he make a cross? It is straight to Courtois. Pedri was there. He made that move. That is where the talking is. That is where the talking is happening. Will Los Blancos try to take one more shot on attempt with those counters, or they will be looking to be dropping in their own defensive half? Because it is only Gonzalo Garcia who is making it high up, but rest of the Los Blancos are deep in their own defensive half. De Jong this time passing it. He goes for Rashford, blocked by Tchouaméni. Balde passing back to De Jong. Casado this time playing the ball high up for Lamine Yamal. Back to Pedri. Pedri goes for De Jong this time. Look at that. It is the move which is coming in on the mid pitch now. Because it is Casado, it is De Jong, it is Pedri, it is Yamal. All are down on their own defensive half. It is the man marking which has been done by Real Madrid. It is a long ball. Gonzalo Garcia has placed that. Diaz is the man. He's up against three of the coolers. Will he get past? No, denied. It is now Ceballos moving in. He places the ball. It is to Rodrigo. Rodrigo inside the box takes a shot. Grounded one hand. Not a threat for Sezensi. 3-1 was my prediction, my boy. But can we get that third goal is the thing which I am wanting to be happening. 3-1. Real Madrid has got 8 chances, but only 3 chances for Barcelona so far in this fixture. If you're talking about those big chances, Pedri this time moving it high up. 95 minutes on the watch. A total of 9 minutes of stoppage time and 5 minutes are left. It is a shot coming in. Oh my goodness. Casado gets a shot. He was looking to aim Tchouaméni on his hand. But Tchouaméni with his hand was close to his body. Tchouaméni with his hand was close to his body. So not a handball. Will Sado Grado the referee now? No, it was even high on his hand, not a handball. Casado places that inside the box. Tchouaméni gets the deflection again. Had a deflection coming in. Yamal now getting that. He is trying to get Casado, but Rodrigo with his speed has won that. It is a tackle from Lamine Yamal. It is an ugly tackle from Lamine Yamal. A throw being awarded quickly. Sado Grado asking Lamine Yamal to take that throw. Oh my god. Rodrigo was being tackled. It is now inside the box. Araujo trying to get in. Defender, striker, but not with his speed and not with his dribbling skills. Trying to do magical. It is the unavailability of the players, my boy. Unavailability of the players for Barcelona where they are losing it. And it is the likes of Xabi Alonso's number counting on the page by his man is really looking marvelous. No denying the fact. Real Madrid getting a win way back after 1 year. Los Blancos fans will be really enjoying this. 96 minutes 30 seconds, still 2.5 minutes left of that stoppage time. Courtois now with that goal kick, left footer goes it high up. Garcia is the man, but not getting clinical enough. Diaz on that rebound, passing that. Camavinga has been tackled bad. Pedri gets that ugly tackle. It is Pedri who gets that ugly tackle again on the pitch. But Camavinga is surviving somehow back from the injuries and he has been tackled bad. It should be given a card. But Sado Grado, the referee, look at that. No cards being given to Pedri for this ugly tackle. No cards being given to Pedri for that ugly tackle. 97 minutes are now up. Vinicius Jr. already looking on the sidelines to make some moves. Look at that. He is looking aggressive. He is going to make some remarks after this fixture. Oh my goodness. Vinny is carrying the mentality, but Real Madrid does not want him to be making those moves at least. But Vinny on the sidelines looking aggressive. Because after his departure, Madrid hasn't cooked up for any big conversions. Rodrigo takes a cross, a set piece, but Szczęsny gets a save and a block. Szczęsny gets a block. It is the final substitution. Balde is out and Martin is in. Hansi Flick making substitutions late because he is not on the sidelines, and 98 minutes are now up. Only 1 minute of the stoppage time left. Only 1 minute. A set piece. Ceballos takes that on the corner. He passes that to Diaz, trying to keep the possession. Time waste movements happening on the corners. The flags were raised. A tackle coming in from Ceballos. De Jong. It is a throw now. Hansi Flick on the sidelines, not looking happy. Not looking happy. It is a yellow card now being given. Fermin now gets a yellow card. Final 20 seconds. It is 98 minutes, 40 seconds on the watch. It is Barcelona with the possession. Pedri is moving in. He's out of his course. He loses the ball cheaply. Tchouaméni has got a tackle. It is a red card to Pedri. It is a red card to Pedri. Look at that. Pedri was the man who was doing it consistently on the mid pitch. He was getting those blocks. He was getting those tackles in the counters for Real Madrid. And it is a red card to Pedri. It is the brawl looking happening at the Santiago Bernabeu. It is the Barcelona players who have yelled something for the Los Blancos players, and it is a red card being awarded. It is a red card now being awarded. My goodness, look at that. It was a yellow card coming in. It is Militao on the sidelines. What is he doing? Look at that. It was Vinicius Jr. who got on a brawl. It was Vinicius Jr. who got on a brawl. It was a brawl coming in from Eric Garcia and Vinicius Jr. That is where the sideline brawl was looking happening between Eric Garcia, between the likes of Garcia and Vinny Jr. And a red card to Pedri. My goodness, Santiago Bernabeu is looking to be roaring it high up because the drama of this El Clasico is not yet over. And it was on the sidelines brawl coming in from the aspects of Garcia and Vinny Jr. and a red card to Pedri. Pedri has been doing this consistently in this fixture. He was stopping the gameplay of Real Madrid counters on the mid-pitch. He gets a yellow card so early in this game, and it is those 2 goals for Real Madrid winning it. This El Clasico brawl is over, my boys, and it is Los Blancos getting that victory. Who could have denied that? Because starting from this fixture, penalty was not being given. It was those offside which were being given. Look at that. It is the brawl looking happening. It is the likes of Carreras who has just blocked Lamine Yamal completely, made a shutdown to that player, Lamine Yamal, who have been saying and complaining it about the referees. Lamine Yamal has been totally shut down by the likes of Hoyson and Carreras. But on the sidelines, it is the war looking happening. Look at that. It is Rafida Yamal trying to make moves. but nothing on the sideline looking happening, and the Santiago Bernabeu fans are roaring it high, and Hala Madrid it is that, because it is a win coming in and it is a total shutdown of Hansi Flick's man. Hansi Flick was not available on the sidelines due to those suspensions, but his moves were late, and with the injuries couldn't do it. And Xabi Alonso has registered the win. Xabi Alonso has registered the win. Vinicius Jr. not happy with his substitution, but Xabi Alonso not paying heed to that because Vinicius has been doing that quite often. But down on the sidelines, a war looking happening, but it is a win to Real Madrid in the end. 9 minutes of stoppage time are up and the whistle has been blown and it is a win. Look at that. Courtois has done it. Big time saves, but the goals coming from Kylian Mbappe and Bellingham. Bellingham now getting the second goal. The first goal which he got, and now it is the second goal in 2 back-to-back pictures. What more could have the Los Blancos fan wanted to be happening? Hala Madrid, my boys, Hala Madrid. It is a shutdown to the coolers at the Santiago Bernabeu. Hope the second fixture, which is going to be happening for this El Clasico, the reverse leg for Real Madrid, it is also going to be a shutdown to these players like Lamine Yamal time and again, who have been complaining and crying like those babies on the pitch. Till then, bye bye, good night, guys. Keep going, and Hala Madrid, my boys, Hala Madrid. What a big shutdown it has been. Huijsen and Carreras has been really marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous, my boys, marvelous.